what up, everybody? We are doing a Lola after midnight, but we're doing it technically before midnight
Lola
because I
after
kind of want to
midnight,
try to
before
do it.
midnight, for midnight.
I want to try to do it before midnight. Like I want to try to get in bed in like a decent time. Come on.
All right, I gotta go to bed. All right, I'll see y'all
Yeah,
later.
it's bedtime. Thanks for coming.
All right.
So my Lola after darks are actually becoming my Lola after midnights, and I'm starting like a new promotional type thing where it's just like rolling with Lola.
Yeah, I saw
For
that.
the new people that want to come around and like hang out and promote their projects as well. I would really like to like get some of you seasonal guys that have, you seasoned guys who have done these projects before and who have fulfilled, and to kind of give these guys advice that are coming in that are trying to do this because it's so difficult, right?
Mm.
And we all learn as we go here.
Yeah.
So
Lord knows I've long since forgotten everything I learned earlier.
Mm.
but
Been dormant that long.
but it's a learning curve, right? Like it's a learning curve when you first come in, and it's really hard. It's really hard to get eyes on projects and to get people talking about stuff. And so I want to see more people like, interconnecting and interworking, and so that's kind of what the rolling with Lola is going to be. But like I want to do a Lola after dark where we just hang out and talk and draw. And Matt, like your art is awesome, man. Like I
Thank you
love
so
it.
much.
Especially the Negroes.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa! We aren't going
No,
there.
hey,
We aren't going
What?
I want to. I thank you.
Is that a spoiler? I'm sorry, it's a spoiler.
No, it's not a spoiler. I appreciate you telling me that I draw good Negroes.
Yes.
I have Rock and Roll Ninja, and
Yeah.
one of my characters in the book is a Negro, and
Oh my god!
We was ninjas and shit.
I don't know if that's what he identifies. I think he identifies as a Negro. I don't know.
What's
What
up,
about
Miss Rena?
Negroes?
Hey,
Hello.
Rena.
But he
Hey, Rena.
some
Hey
of the
guys, what
first
do you say about Negroes? What
I,
that walk
I, I was
into?
just I was just sitting
no.
here wishing that we had a magical Negro to join us.
I should slap you right now.
Oh my god, you're nuts. I love it though. I love it. Like I love the diversity that comes into this whole thing.
Hey, Chris.
This is just a chill stream. It's
Yo.
just for us to talk and hang out.
Hey, Chris.
Some of the artist friends that I have some amazing artist friends. To be able to draw and just hang out and talk to people and people get to know them. And then like I can do all the technical difficulties over here where we talk to our chat and we bring stuff in, and I've got topics and I've got all kinds of things for us to talk about. So
What-
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
what-
Let's
what's the
get it started.
Yeah, what's the first topic? Hit us.
Yeah.
Meat Loaf died. Can y'all believe that?
I'm sorry, I don't know who Meat Loaf is. I'm too young.
He's
Educate
Oh, bless Miss Rena.
yourself, sir.
So Mila was a huge musician back in like the 80s and 90s.
70s, yeah.
70s. All the way
70s?
back in
Yeah.
70s.
Does he go back to
80s.
the 70s?
he goes back.
Yeah, yeah. Bat Out of Hell was 77.
Yeah, that's why I don't
Wow.
know him because I was born in the '90s, grew up in
He was in
2000s.
he was Eddie in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. He was in Fight Club. He was
Yeah,
in
he was
Spice
in Fight
World.
Club. You've seen
He
He
Fight
was
was
in
Club,
Bus
right?
Driver in
Fight
Spice
Club
World.
is so good. Oh my god.
Okay,
Right,
you
Roll
His
guys
name
gonna
was
find
Robert
this to be
Paulson.
surprising. I never watched any of those movies.
Miss Reina, we are going to like culturize you.
Yeah, get a little piece
All
of
right.
paper out. We're gonna
Start watching
your
Fight.
list of
Put it
shit
on,
to
Lola.
watch.
Put on Fight Club.
Top of the list
I
of shit to
yeah
watch.
yeah
Fight
like
Club.
like no one should be allowed to leave the 6th grade without having heard Paradise by the Dashboard Light.
Right? That was a good one.
Or I would do anything for love.
Oh, I mean that was 20 years later. It was also good, but it's not
That
as
was
good.
his resurgence, though. He
Yeah, that
hit,
was his
he hit the
comeback
map.
for
Yeah,
Bat Out
his
of Hell
comeback.
2.
Yeah,
I fucking won't do
that was directed by the Transformer guy, Michael Bay.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. But as
Yeah.
always, written by Jim Stein.
I didn't realize
He
that.
tried to transform Meat Loaf into a sex symbol, and it worked.
No,
Oh,
it didn't. No, it didn't. After
Me-
watching
me-
Fight Club and
Do it.
see how big his boobs
Autobots transform.
Like in all honesty, Meat Loaf was a massive sex symbol in the 70s.
Now,
Oh,
Miss
he was
Raina,
massive, all right.
I
What was
gotta
he,
give you a
fucking
disclaimer
250?
here.
I oh, it's just on charisma alone. Like
My
The
Lola after
disclaimer is
midnight
Wolverine
is
doesn't want to
parent,
shut up.
so
Absolutely fuckable. Sorry.
What's the disclaimer,
um,
Lola? Hit us.
I will give you a disclaimer. My Lola after midnights get a little degenerate.
I'm used to degeneracy. I surround myself with degenerates all the time.
Okay. So
How did I get
you
down
should be
here?
good here. You should be at home.
How did I get down here? What is this? What is this madness?
Degenerates.
Hold on,
You
Jason.
should surround yourself with
Upsetting me.
degenerates with really cool DVD
Second
collections. Start
Right?
watching shit.
Does
We'll put-
Wolverine not have a shirt on again?
Fight Club,
No,
Wolverine
He never
Wolverine
has a
never
shirt
has
on.
shirt.
I'm still in the
Godfather
second row.
Part 2. That's probably pretty important.
That's how this works, Chris.
Donnie
That's how this
Darko.
works.
You should probably
Donnie
watch
Darko's
that.
great, man. Yeah.
Donnie Darko is a classic.
I'm just
Yeah.
thinking
I
of
never
shit.
watched
You should
Donnie
probably.
Darko.
Jesus Christ on the clock, dude. You should start watching movies. More of them.
Yeah, forget about comics. Just watch movies.
I'm
Yeah,
more
yeah.
into the
Watch-
animation, specifically Eastern stuff. I'm a weeb.
Second row.
That's okay. You know, it's okay to expand, and then you
Guns
go back to your
Akimbo.
weeb.
It's a good movie.
You watch some weeb, then you go watch Gladiator,
Why am I in
and
the
then the
second
weeb
row?
feels even like sweeter.
To both Rena and Lola, you're fucking welcome. I'm not making that joke,
Oh, Lobo.
but I want to.
Which joke?
No, like 2022 is like, I mean, it's taking its victims, right? We had Betty White. Now
They
we
tried
have
to take
Meat Loaf.
Arnold. Arnold got in a car crash. The
Wait.
same day.
Wait,
Yeah.
which Arnold? Arnold
Which Arnold?
Schwarzenegger?
Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger
Oh,
got
damn.
in the Pacific
Got in a car crash?
Palisades. Got in a car accident. Yeah,
Oh
Is
shit!
he okay now?
the same day. Yeah, I think he's fine. But they tried to get him. He tried to get Arnold. He couldn't get him. Missed him.
Yeah, I'm sure Arnold's okay. He probably landed on his head.
It wouldn't matter though, because he's a Terminator, right?
There's nothing to damage there.
True.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How's everybody been?
We bien? How we
Bien.
bien? Bien?
Holy
I'm
shit, is that
Weeby
Chris
in.
Gracias.
Yes, that's me, Justin.
Look at these gringos try to appropriate my language.
Yeah.
Gracias.
Dang, Jason,
My llamo.
stop!
It's
Hasten.
me. Mayamo. It's not Mayamo.
My llamo.
It's,
Hasten.
no, it's his Yamo. Clearly.
Yeah.
Yo, Jumbo.
Yo, Jimbo. That's a good comic book, man.
You know what
start
I had to
getting
deal with,
Jimbo.
Miss Raina?
There you go.
Yeah.
Should I kick them now or wait till later to make it worse?
Yeah, wait till later.
And that's a fact.
I actually
That song's
spent
about doing it in the butt.
It is.
No,
Oh God,
I
why?
spent like
Not.
2/3 of the day singing Meat Loaf songs,
Yeah.
so my voice is
Singing about how he won't do it in the butt.
Is that
Yeah.
true?
No, it's not.
no.
It's 100%
Not-
true. Don't
not
listen to
even
anyone
remotely
else.
true.
Yeah,
no,
it's something to
isn't
do
the
with
song
like
about
ass to
how
mouth.
he wouldn't cheat?
No, he wouldn't leave her.
He wouldn't do it in the butt.
He wouldn't do
He
any of
won't
that shit that
marry
she says
her.
at the end.
I'll do
Yeah,
anything,
at
but
the
I'm
end,
not marrying you.
basically, she says that
She says everything he
af-
won't do.
After a little while, you're just gonna start fucking around. And,
Right.
you'll break
It's like
my
he
heart.
won't
and
he won't do
I
that.
won't do that.
Yeah.
I won't cheat on you. Yeah, you will.
Exactly. So it's a song about not cheating.
Not cheating and doing a whole bunch of other shit.
Yeah, not cheating by doing it.
brought
in
up
the
Well, not
butt.
only
Bible
that,
stuff.
but not only not cheating, but promising not to cheat on someone who fully believes that he will, because
What?
she too has been broken.
So why are people bringing up scrotums? What does that have to do with that?
What doesn't scrotums have to do with though?
I didn't bring it up. I'm just wondering, like, why are people bringing up the scrotums and the buttholes with that song?
Because they make
It's
great
just-
lampshades.
Only if
I
you're
bet you
edgy.
Meat Loaf will make a great lampshade.
You,
Make
dude,
like
he'll
two of them.
make a great parachute, man.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He'd make a great Edgar suit.
We have an awesome
Edgar.
chat over here.
Your skin's hanging off your bones.
Pops,
Get
what's
your
up,
big butt
Pops?
back inside, Bob.
What's up, Pops?
Devil Flyer, what's up, Devil Flyer?
Hey man.
Hey, pops.
I'm Eagle Rider, what's up, girl?
Oh,
I'm
hey,
skipping
Rosetta.
people there on the panel. So.
Is that code?
Do what, Miss Raina? I'm sorry.
Rock and roll ninja.
I was saying hi.
Absolute.
Ninja. That's a better
sorry,
tune
Miss
than
Raina,
Acro
what?
Ninja.
Yatama Darkstar.
Just ignore.
Dropping some links.
They're
Get him
I like you,
links.
Tam. I like Yotam. He's a good dude.
I like Yotam.
Yeah, Yotam.
Yeah, Yotam is awesome. He's a
Yotam.
great supporter too.
Yeah,
Not
he's-
his Tam, not her Tam. Yotam.
Yotam.
I believe
Was
it's Yodam though.
How dare you? Don't you dare.
Yodam.
Yeah, sacrilege his name. Yotam.
I'm just saying. I think it's pronounced
And
Yodam. It's
you
not
think
Yodam.
wrong.
No,
young
the Y
lady.
is pronounced the SR. It's scrotum. We went over this.
Just about.
We
By the way,
didn't.
Lola, I'm still in charge of your YouTube channel. Looks like I got all kinds of shit on my screen.
Oh,
Ooh.
I don't
Mistakes
know
were
how
made.
to like. I don't know how to like undo that.
All right, but I'm just letting you know.
What?
So send out the link and invite everyone. How
So
about
how
that?
did how did
I can
how did
do
you get
stuff,
access
Lola.
to your YouTube?
Oh.
Because I made him a what did I make
Admin?
you? Admin,
Team member?
maybe?
Co-host?
Co-host,
Or whatever.
a co-host,
Whatever the
because
hell-
we did a
what-
birthday stream for
Yeah, what's
Belmont.
that thing called, Jason? You had that
No, I don't.
Co-host.
on the topic list.
No, we don't have a like that feature. Luke just will read
Oh, I
things.
thought you and
sometimes for
Luke
me.
did it on each other's channels.
We do. Well, we do it on. Yeah, we do it on each other's channel, but we don't have command of it. You know what I mean?
Dude.
Oh,
Part
oh,
of
you
you
didn't.
forever now. You can't
No.
get rid of
You
it.
didn't set the elevations for each other.
No, man, that's too much work. I'm not doing that.
It's too much work.
I'm not doing that. It's topicless,
Fel-
man. It's not
If
a
Feline
professional
were here,
show.
she could tell us she did it.
Yeah, she could tell us.
Yeah. She would have no idea how she did it, but she could tell us at least what it is.
Luke probably guided her through it. What's the next topic, by the way? What are we talking about next? Get an article or something? Hit me.
Yeah, Lola, why don't we ever have topics in here?
We do
What is
have
this?
topics.
What is going on?
Just
So
That's a topic, not having topics.
That's topicless. That's a different show.
Oh, okay.
That
this
is.
is a
that
topic
is.
list.
It's a different show, Lola.
It's
That's
topicless
my
until
show.
you give us a
Okay,
topic.
go.
This is
Why
Why
topic.
don't you ever, why don't you ever give us
Give the
guidance,
woman a
Lola?
chance to say.
This is topic.
Again, do you see, Miss Raina, what I deal with, what I put up with?
I'm used to this. I have a server full of people just like them, so I'm used to it.
What the fuck?
So I
I got
found this
the power.
A
article.
server full of people like me? I don't think so.
Naked.
Naked and snarky, yeah.
Fucking doubt it.
Well,
No,
I wouldn't
There
say.
is no other map bar
like-
on the planet.
Fucking
I want to say like
doubt
you.
it.
No, there's nobody like me.
Can we see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Company.
Meat Loaf recipe day
I'm
after
dead.
Rockstar Meat Loaf's death.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That's
so
kinda
Great
fucked up.
Company apologizes after sending Meat Loaf recipe day after Rockstar Meat Loaf.
Oh god.
So I thought we'd talk about
Well,
this.
why
for-
is that a
I-
picture of Louis Anderson?
Well,
I was
they
gonna
both
say, I feel
died. They were
USA
both found
Today
dead
needs
together.
to also make an apology for accusing Louis Anderson of being Meat Loaf.
Well, Louis Anderson died too. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, they
yeah, but I
both
don't see
died.
his name on this page.
Matt Bart just
Right.
said
Is
that.
that not crazy? So we've got Betty White, Louis
Crazy one listens to
Anderson,
Matt
Meat
Bart.
Loaf.
They died.
Sidney
Yeah.
Poitier, whatever.
Oh yeah, Sidney
Yeah,
Poitier.
we lost him
Love.
just
They
recently.
died.
All these
Pre-coital. They were
amazing
fucking
actors and singers are dying around us. Like,
Damn.
What's the word when they're like they were docking when they died? That's
They
what
were, yeah. They, although with the size of their guts, man, they must be packing heat. If you think if they were docking, I mean,
they had those like straps like fucking Baron Harkonnen from the fucking movie. They had them like strapped up.
But see, Jason, maybe
it's impressive.
have you ever considered that maybe fat men who wish to dock maybe utilize some kind of hose device to bridge the gap?
They could. They very well could. But is it really docking at that
If
point?
they're where are they
I-
docking?
well, I
The belly
mean-
button.
What
The
is
belly button.
docking?
What are we talking about here?
No
Belly button
penises.
into belly button. You know,
No,
one
no,
docking to
No,
belly.
no.
Maybe
penises.
maybe if it was more of like a scissor sister position,
Yeah.
they were able to dock and get their guts out of the way.
I'm just saying, like a dildo's not a penis, but it's still sex.
It sounds like a lot of work, and that's what probably killed them. You know, I mean, they're both up there getting into this like rigorous activity just so that they could dock. It probably gave them both a heart attack.
Well, I
What
mean,
the hell
Shame.
is
like,
It's a shame.
sidestepping
really
the
is a
joke
shame.
for a minute, Meat Loaf was like a really woke, patriotic dude who was very against the poke. and he died of, I believe, cancer-related illness. But the woke community is accusing him of dying of COVID because he wouldn't take the jab.
I thought it was from docking.
Wow.
Oh no,
What is
no!
docking?
The docking was purely
Would somebody
a
please
hobby.
explain docking? Because
Bar,
I've
hit her-
never
hit her up.
personally explain docking.
Tip
Yeah,
to
do that
tip.
shit up.
What?
Who wants to explain docking to Miss Raina?
Bar does.
Take your index
I
finger and
don't.
your other index finger and put them in front of you and try to make the tips touch. That's docking.
With your penis.
With your penises, though.
Penis.
Yeah, okay, no, you have two guys.
Right.
Both guys are wearing turtleneck sweaters.
Yep.
They go forehead to forehead, and then
Forehead to
one
forehead.
takes his turtleneck and
Yeah.
wraps it over both of their heads. Then
Yeah.
they use paper clips or clothespins to then clip the turtleneck over both heads.
Yeah.
That is
Oh
docking.
Lord,
That's
the
docking.
picture that you are painting
Okay,
right now is not Rock and
That-
Roll Ninja.
That's what. But no, that. Well,
Well,
it
we
might
can talk
be.
about Rock
You
and
haven't-
Roll Ninja.
You haven't back
Is
clipped
this-
yet. You don't know.
Is
Rock and roll
docking a
is,
sex position or some type of sexual activity?
It's
Yes,
it's
yes,
a sexual
yes.
it's a sex thing.
It's a love. It's
Is-
an act of love.
It's somebody with an
turtleneck-
Yes.
uncircumcised penis. And,
Yeah, is that what
It's the
turtleneck
ultimate-
means?
It's
Yes.
a
Sign of
bonding
love.
experience.
Yes.
Ew.
Look, if you're
Yeah.
gonna watch TV, this is how you do it. You dock up with their lover, and you watch some Netflix.
That's
So
right.
docking is
Yeah.
when two penises touch.
Well,
Yeah, I
no,
don't know
one
about
has to
that.
be
I just
Docking
Well,
is
yeah,
basically
Uncircumcised
Netflix and
penis
chill
turtlenecks.
with two
You-
guys.
Yeah.
You have to form an airlock with at least one foreskin.
Right.
You have to
Oh.
dock.
Yeah.
Like a
now
Chinese
get-
finger trap.
There you go.
Like a space station.
Like,
for
Like
this
fuck's
shit
sake.
gets so weird, right?
When a penis completely engulfs another penis.
When one penis loves another penis very much,
I
Rena.
got a question. How
you are
many men
involved.
can actually get away with docking? Like, how many can actually do that?
I'm sure
Not
there's people
me.
that have tried and it's been successful.
I'm
I
just
think if
saying,
you
like,
have years of
circumcision is a thing,
preparation-
so.
If you just like put weights on your foreskin and you just keep stretching it, and you have this thing just dragging
Then
on
you
the
don't have
ground.
enough respect for your penis to deserve your penis anyway. So fuck it, do whatever you
Where
want.
there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
Will doesn't come in here anymore,
And
Jason.
remember, these
saw him one
people are
time.
all creators in Comicscape.
Well,
Oh
I'm
God!
not
I'm not-
saying I would do
I'm not a
this.
creator in Comicscape, but I help them.
Or they're creators in the indie sphere.
I didn't bring it up. I was just explaining it.
Currently, I'm only a creative in
docking is always a subject. I mean, you don't have to bring it up.
Right?
Yeah.
That's
It's
very
always a
true.
topic.
Everybody
Topic.
else always brings it up. I don't have to bring it up.
Will
I mean,
is
we could
somewhere,
talk about
and
we could
wherever
talk
he
about
is, it's
resolution
already
of your
come up.
scans.
What's the female version?
Much more
Scissoring?
interesting to me.
Yeah,
Is there a female version?
Would it be just scissoring at that point?
I think it's just
Probably.
scissoring. It's
I
just
think
like
it'd be
Yeah, I
like-
think it's just scissoring.
I kinda
Actually,
felt like
just
it could be like
bumpy,
two suction
bumpy
cups.
parts.
Yeah,
know,
bumpy
one
Actually,
set
there-
of bumpy parts with another set of like.
There is a
bumpy
direct
parts.
correlation, but it would take a lot of words to explain. But it does exist.
When has that stopped you?
It's like trying to stuff a
Right.
turkey into another turkey.
It,
Whilst
It-
riding a horse.
it would involve
It
a kind
sounds
of
painful
pseudo
and scary.
weaving of outer labial.
Love is scary. Love is painful.
Like two suction cups coming
Sometimes you have to follow your heart.
Yep,
Yeah.
right through
More
the
like the
vag.
top of a pie.
That's right.
Really?
That's where the heart lies.
You guys are disturbing me.
Home is where the heart is.
We're very
in the
disturbing
vag.
people, Miss Raina. That's part of the fun of us.
Raina, strap in. I haven't even begun making shit.
Are we
up.
talking
Oh.
about strap-ons? Oh, strap-in.
God.
This is going down a rabbit hole. Let's talk
Oh.
about this article. Girl
So, are
company
there strap-ins if
apologizes
there's
after
strap-ons?
sending meatloaf recipe
Yeah,
day
I
after
would imagine
Rockstar
so.
Meatloaf
Depends
died.
on how
Yeah.
deep you put it.
Is
You
Louis
could-
about
yeah,
to
you
eat
put
that
it in
Oh
and then
God,
you
we're still
strap
talking
that
about
on.
this.
Yeah, let's talk about Louis eating the statue. He's
So-
like,
Whoever picked the wrong day to suggest grilling meatloaf, the outdoor grill
God
maker
damn it.
apologized on Friday for sending a recipe of the week email earlier that day featuring instructions on how to prepare barbecue meatloaf.
Barbecue meatloaf. Sorry.
To be fair, I'm not even going to be mad about it. It's been a joke since Rocky Horror came out.
Yeah, and also, how are they
I mean,
going to
it's
know the
probably
dude's
been
going
a
to
joke
die?
since he
Yeah,
started
exactly.
calling himself Meatloaf.
Well, I mean, because of his role in Rocky, like leftover meatloaf has always been a thing.
Yeah, but you don't know when somebody's gonna die. If you put something out there and all of a sudden somebody kicks it, not your fault. You can do
Wise
it.
guys, do you have any
Don't
thoughts
bend the
on
knee.
this?
It's unfortunate time.
Do I have any what?
Any thoughts on this?
Any thoughts on docking, wise guys?
I mean, I just
No, stop
Well-
talking about the docking.
well, the docking is where you have a spacecraft and
Yes.
you get alongside your mothership.
The spacecraft.
With an
is
air- and
you
you
have
need
to-
penis.
you
you
need an
gotta line
extendable airlock. Yeah.
Spacecraft's
Yes,
called the
exactly.
penis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Like in Alien.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
like an
exactly.
alien.
What about dry docking?
Oh, that's a whole nother topic.
It chafes.
It depends on how sensitive you are down there. I mean,
I'm
depends
sorry
on how
to
dry.
regret joining the stream.
As-
I tried to warn you. I tried.
Think of how Lola feels, though, Rena.
She used to do
Can't
this
leave.
every day. She did this every day for a month once.
Jesus Christ, Lola.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm with Jason. That it's like,
The okay got me.
How are they to know to expect him to die? You know.
Sure.
So it's like,
You don't know.
You don't, but
Yeah.
they're coming out and they're apologizing for sending him an email for a recipe.
Wait. They sent him an email?
Yeah, they sent him an email. Did you not hear?
I thought they just published it on their page
Oh,
or their
me
paper
too.
or something.
No,
No,
they're
they
bending the
sent
knee.
him an email.
Like directly? Why would you ever
Wait.
send Meatloaf a recipe for meatloaf?
Did
It
he
was
open? Did
instructions
he
on
open
how
it?
to
it sounds like
prepare.
a really bad Geico commercial.
Did he
It's
open the email?
Like with
Right.
meatloaf.
Yes, he
making
did.
Meatloaf.
Let's see what's the
Geico.
problem.
Right.
I can go for some meatloaf right now.
Right.
I mean, They-
Raina,
they
I
have-
could do anything for lunch.
Buy
but
it
I
on
won't do
iTunes.
that.
I'll do it.
American
Oh,
Comics Company says my brother's wife's brother went to high school with him.
Cool.
Sir Belmont, you are really quiet on this topic.
What, dry docking or
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yes.
or just docking?
All of it.
Meatloaf.
Yes.
Meatloaf dying. What do you think?
Look,
I
when
don't
your
know.
boat-
It's on a
when
link
your
and
sh-
all kinds of shit's going on. I'm not really sure.
when your ship needs repaired, dry docking is the only way to go.
Yes.
You gotta put your ship in dry dock.
You have to, or you can't repair it.
What's up, American Comics Co?
Hey man, how you be?
Go on,
Welcome,
What's up,
Woodrow.
Woodrow?
yo, Woodrow.
Welcome.
Woodrow.
Are you guys drawing tonight? Who's drawing?
I am.
I am drawing.
Who's making
What's
some good
what's
art?
drawing?
Guys, drawing. You told me he draws, right?
Something to draw about.
It's when you extract blood, Jason.
I'm
Chris,
extracting
I
all
wanted
the
you to
blood.
come on and talk about mottos a bit too, because like I don't feel enough people know about it.
About what? Motto?
Mottos, it's the company that the
I thought you said mono. I don't want to talk about that either.
no mottos.
Oh,
Like,
mottos. Yeah, Chris.
Yes. What would you like to know?
As opposed to mate, which is just I give.
What? Sorry, that didn't register. Was that a joke?
how many are high tonight on the?
I am
Honestly, the
high
fifth.
off a lack of sleep.
That
I
too,
live in
yeah.
Mile High City.
Denver.
Ask me again in 5 minutes. The answer will be the same.
American
But-
Comics
but
Co.
more.
says that's how he got his name Meat Loaf, from stepping on the football coach's foot.
Not true.
No.
Are
I
you
don't
I
sure?
get
would
it.
tell you, but Jason would bitch for the next day.
Hit me up. Come on, do it.
Say it.
Do it. Do
Do
it.
it.
We'll
Oh
vote.
yeah.
Do it. Do
Some
it.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
No, actually, his father was an abusive drunk, and Meatloaf was a fat kid. His name is Marvin. Originally was Marvin, but his father never called him Marvin. His father was abusive and a drunk. He called him Meat because he thought he looked like a piece of red swollen meat. And so when he got into high school, and then started like going into theater and I think football. They kind of just added the loaf, and he became Meat Loaf. But to the day he died, he insisted to be called Meat. And the only person who called him by his actual name was his mother, who died when he was 19.
Why would I have a problem with this?
Robert Paulson.
Oh.
Also
Yeah,
that,
Robert
yes.
Paulson.
But his name was only Robert Paulson when he had bitch tits.
True.
Yeah.
Maybe that's something
Big
we
old
should talk
nipples.
about is bitch tits.
Bitch tits.
I'm just saying. Because he had some in that movie. Woo! He had some in that movie.
Those were some fucking beach ball tits. That was
just
wrong.
straight up nipples. Just big old memories. Did they leak? Did he have to like drain them of milk or what?
I believe that was a plot point of the character. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Doctors have to drain him. Yeah, when he's hugging him, he says it.
But he says the doctors have him.
Yeah, like the front of his shirt's all wet and shit. It's nasty.
Ugh.
All right.
What's next, Lola?
Lola's
I'm
trying to
reflecting.
conclude-
This news actually crushed me. I did like Meat Loaf died. It fucked me up.
Lola's trying to compose herself.
My life remains the same.
Well, it was crushed already.
That's right.
The birds are still chirping.
Okay.
Yep.
I ain't heard a bird chirp in weeks.
You should go outside.
It's winter, man.
That's no excuse.
So who's got snow right now? That's a good question.
Strangely, no.
Fuck, I wore a t-shirt today in Denver.
I got
Wasn't that
snow
cold?
like a few weeks ago, and that was about it. It was light.
Got some earlier. Well, no.
Informa. What's that, Wes? Sorry.
Got snow a few days ago.
Yeah, amazingly for Northwest Ohio, Michigan, keep getting dustings, but it keeps melting off.
All I know is I lick your boom boom down.
Yeah. I figure like anytime between like 2 days and 2 months, it's just gonna bury us under like 45 fucking feet of like Erie snow. We're all just gonna die up here.
We don't have any snow, but it's freaking cold. Like the highest it got today was like 29 freaking degrees.
I wore a t-shirt today. 55 out.
You wore a whole damn t-shirt, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wolverine doesn't know what that is.
Sure, I got a whole bunch of them over there.
So, I found this article on this fugitive sex offender who faked his death before being caught in hospital was given away by his tattoos.
See,
Good.
tattoos make you identifiable.
Yep.
Shut your mouth, Wolvo.
Not if you wear a bodysuit or
My
a gimp,
ink is my
gimp suit.
therapy. If
Wear a
that's
gimp
the way
suit,
you
yeah.
identify me, then so be it.
Yeah, and if you're running from the law, that's your identification too.
Hey, Jason, can you take over for a second? I gotta go.
Wait, yeah, sure. Let me hit all the buttons.
She got to go get more tattoos
are you
real quick before we
against
can continue the
tattoos, Wolverine?
conversation.
No,
I am
gotta go to
actually.
the
I hate
bathroom. I gotta go
tattoos.
pee. I feel like this is gonna turn into another conversation that like is gonna get weird.
It
Why would it
most
get
likely
weird?
will.
I
Get
promise. I
Is that why you
promise.
I
don't
say I
like
gotta go
Wolverine?
pee, and they're gonna
Because
talk
of-
about golden
as
showers
like
or something.
No matter how
Tactical
long
reason?
it takes you to come back,
They
the
probably
conversation
will.
will still be weird. I promise.
So you don't want people to get tattoos because of some kind of tactical reason that they'll be spotted by the cops later on?
Oh no, that's just an inconvenience if I ever have to go on the run. I just don't like tattoos.
What? There's no logic behind it. You just don't like them. Did they offend you in some way?
It's okay if there's no reason. I mean, he could be like, I
I'm
don't like
curious.
I don't like chocolate chip fucking ice cream. You know?
Yeah, because you don't like the taste of it.
I find them unhandsome on men and hideous on women and really trashy. Also, for myself, there has never been anything I've ever encountered in my life that I would want on my body for a whole day, much less for my life.
No, that's good enough for me. I was just curious.
Like in an hour, I'd be like sick of it. In 2 hours, I'd be like, can I just cut off the skin and get rid of it? I don't want to look at it anymore.
Well, you actually don't notice them after a while. You kind of forget.
I forget when I'm in the shower. I go, oh fuck, I got a tattoo on my arm. That's right.
I don't have any tattoos, and I spend hours a day staring at various parts of me anyway.
Jesus.
So I would see that shit
I
constantly.
don't blame you. Look at that physique.
Right.
I'd tap that.
Tap it.
Tappity tip to top.
Tippy tap.
Tap it with my tip.
Fucking dig in on that.
Oh yeah, noms, man, noms.
Pull that shovel.
Nom
Dig a
nom.
little
Pull out
foxhole
other-
in that ass.
I'll pull out other
Oreo.
things. Oh,
Oh shit! It gives me the option to remove Lola even.
No, don't do that.
Damn, you got some crazy controls on here.
You gave him ultimate
I got
power.
all the
Belmont?
Icy.
Sir
It's
Belmont,
icy.
is mine.
I will ban you, sir.
See now, Matt, there might be one tattoo I might be willing to get, and that would be a tattoo of a bigger penis on my penis.
How the hell does that? Okay.
That is a good question.
it's logical.
That's not
It works.
possible.
It's totally possible. I've had it done.
Can you
Yeah.
imagine being the person who has to hold the dick while they
Well, they tattoo.
while they
Like
tattoo it? You
Well,
gotta
they
do they cup the balls while they're doing it, or
well
they
they
just
do
grab
it.
the shaft?
You're
They do it. They
Well,
do
can
it
you
for
imagine
my
being
pleasure.
being the person that's sitting there while someone shaves your balls because they have to shave you before they tattoo you?
You should be pre-shaved. Come on, what's wrong
Yeah.
with you?
I mean, I have
I mean,
a tattoo
you
on
have
my
some
stomach
respect.
that
Go in
says,
there
"Trust me,
clean."
there's a shaft."
I'm just saying.
All I know is in all of Allie's stories about how she would wax men's fucking genitals, they all include no, they have to hold it themselves, and I think that's fucking hilarious.
But how is the person tattooing not? Have you seen a tattoo? Like they have to dig and rub. Like
Where
yeah.
is Ryan
Oh,
Cardinal
What are you
when we
talking
need
about?
him?
Dig and rub, dude.
Oh,
What
rub
are you
it.
talking about? I did
they
an
dig
apprentice.
in with the needle and then
I
they
worked
rub it
at a-
off and then they dig it in.
Yeah, you
and
gotta
then-
grind that shit in.
Wait, Matt. You were
Isn't
an
that
apprentice?
painful?
You would
Yeah.
do?
Yes.
Rub and tug.
Yeah, I did an apprenticeship at Pitbull Tattoo in Myrtle Beach, so I know how to use machines.
So you use
I got a
clean
bunch of
skin
tattoos
alligator.
all over me too.
Yeah, I'm tatted.
Me too.
I mean, you're rubbing the as the ink comes out, you're rubbing the ink away, but you're not like rubbing. You're like just like getting rid of whatever lipids of fluids that the skin's producing the blood.
But the folds. How the hell do you get an accurate picture with the folds?
Well, there's some skin that you just can't fuck with, like
I got a question.
up
As
to
they get
butthole, but you
older,
like stretch the skin out. Like so, in one hand you're holding the machine, and you're using your foot on the pedal, and then in your free hand you're using your fingers to stretch out the skin. Yeah.
Scrotum.
How the hell do
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah,
maintain that
scrotum.
throughout the process? And two, who the fuck would want to touch someone's butthole?
I mean, luckily the butthole's a
Please,
small area,
put your hands
so
up,
I'm
please.
assuming that like
I
that probably
regret that
wouldn't take a
question
lot of
now.
time, But I mean,
but my question is, as you get older and it gets wrinklier, like how bad does that make the tattoo look?
I am curious as to
Really
how
bad.
bad a person's butthole tattoo would appear in their old age. I mean, that would
Why
just
would
be
you
I
want a
can't even
butthole
imagine
tattoo?
what
That
you
makes
would
no
want
sense.
on your butthole.
Why wouldn't you though?
A
Thank
butthole
you.
tattoo would look like a black hole. You'd have a black hole tattoo.
Are you sure? Like stars and fucking Saturn and like a little
Yeah.
spaceship,
Yeah.
Well, at least Uranus, yeah.
black hole sun. That would be.
Yeah.
No, brown eye sun.
Yeah. And
Well, let's see if it's brown. You got some crazy people that go out there and bleach their little buttholes pink. So.
Oh yeah. Those are white dwarfs.
guilty.
White dwarfs. Ha!
Hmm.
I could imagine maybe like a tattoo of like a zipper going from your asshole to like your fucking junk, like your tank. Like a zipper tattoo there. That'd be funny.
That would be
I have a zipper tattoo
Or some
over my,
stitches,
sperm
maybe like
before.
some stitches, like a little hand coming out.
But I can imagine the pain that you go through when you have those areas freaking tattooed.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
No.
You know, in Myrtle
Yeah,
Beach,
sure.
you weren't allowed to like tattoo from the neck up, and you weren't allowed to tattoo hands. But like just stuff on the face, I can only imagine being super like sensitive.
You can tattoo somebody's head.
You can't. I mean, you
Yes.
can,
Yeah,
but in Myrtle Beach, you can't.
You weren't
It's
allowed. That's what I'm
illegal.
saying. That's weird, man.
like honestly, anything from the neck up, that's some prison bitch shit. Don't do that. That's weird.
Or some fucking G4 X Play shit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
unless you're like a fucking bush aboriginal somewhere in the deepest, darkest
Or
part
a-
of fucking Australia,
Or a musician. There's a lot of musicians who have head tattoos.
and they
Not-
are
not
fucking
face.
They are fucked up people.
What's
Phil
up with
Anselmo has both of his heads size of his head tattooed.
Both of his heads.
Both of his heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, he whipped the other one out.
Yeah,
No, the
right
both
fuck
sides
up.
of his head.
Is this going to be
See-
an absolute book too?
Yes.
Actually, there is a guy in Absolute Book 2 that has tattoos on both sides of his head.
Yeah.
But does
On
he have a
both heads, they
scrotum
match.
tattoo?
You would have to undress him to find out.
Spoiler alert. Yep.
Wait, are you
Why?
saying we don't get any nudity?
Are you getting what?
Any nudity?
That sounds like
No,
a stretch goal.
it's like all ages almost. I mean, maybe like PG-13, but it's nudity. Lola, come on, I don't do that. What do I look like?
Nudity, boodity.
What? A girl can hope, right?
Do I look like I'm selling for the cheap seats? Mine's all content, all story. Come on.
Absolute nudity.
But apparently, according to Wolverine, terrible artwork.
Chris, while you're here, why don't you explain mottos?
Just scared away our audience. We got one person watching now.
Doesn't matter. More
Oh.
people will come in. Don't worry about who's watching and who's not
Yeah,
watching.
yeah. Don't even look at the numbers. Like I'm watching, it's not even counting me. Fuck 'em.
Start dancing
why-
or something. Bring him back in.
That's
Yeah.
why there's one person watching Wolverine.
That's right. Yeah.
What's the next article, Lola?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you ever have topics for us, Lola?
This used to be a professionally run show.
It used to be.
Look, I
used to show
I'm trying
love
to get
and
back
care.
to this. I'm trying to get back into this. I want to get back to where people are drawing. Matt, are you drawing right now?
I am, but I'm setting up my camera so I could draw like live on a piece of paper for everybody. Yes.
He's setting up his camera so it only views his anus.
Yeah,
I'm not-
because it's
I'm
a
not-
fucking work of art.
Yep, I'm not setting up my camera.
But are you drawing, Jason?
Yeah.
Okay. Belmont?
I don't draw.
I know it's being really quiet.
I don't draw, man. Get out of here. What are you talking about? I don't draw.
Just taking it all in.
Oh.
I feel that's poor phrasing given any topic that has happened since before the stream started.
Takes it all in a docking.
Taking it all in, docking.
Mhm.
But Belmont,
Hey guys, I'm gonna head to bed. I'm so tired.
Scared away to paddle it.
Guys,
Oh, wait.
Another one bites the dust. Boop, boop.
instead of going to bed, you should go
I'm
watch a
sorry,
movie.
but it's sorry to get. I'm about to like knock out. I'm about
Okay,
to
Going to
fall
bed,
real,
cross
real
the
quick
road.
before you go,
About to
before you
knock out
go,
Wolverine.
let's tell everybody because I pulled up your campaign
Yeah.
Oh,
and I want to
Oh,
share it with
okay.
everybody before
Yeah.
we get
Tell that
into
person about
No.
your.
Yeah.
hold on, let me find it here. I believe I've got the right one here. No, do I not?
Come on, Lola. Get with the program.
There you
I
go.
have the right one. I
She's
don't know.
tired.
Rhapsody Part 1. There you
Supposed
go.
to get away from her.
Program, I can't
Are you? You're not in the mailing list. You're in the actual backing part, right?
you talking to me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I'm still on the mailing list part. I haven't gone to launch my campaign yet. I don't launch my campaign until March.
Campaign.
Okay. Okay. So is this the right one?
Campaign.
Yes.
Although she topped fucking 400 people on the list so far, she's kicking ass.
Mhm.
Not
Wow, that's
yet.
pretty good.
I haven't topped 400 yet.
Oh, I thought you said it was 4. You hit 400.
It's still
I'm
really
close.
good though.
Close to 400. Yeah, I mean
Uh-huh.
that's fucking still kicking ass.
What can you tell us about Black Rhapsody so far?
Black Rhapsody is a 35-page plus manga-esque horror comic book about music-based magical girls named after mythological goddesses of folklore in an uphill battle against a Lovecraftian pop star and her evil music empire. Said Lovecraftian pasta is based on none other than the Queen Bee herself, Beyonce Knowles.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Who?
Love it.
Beyonce?
Beyonce, the Lovecraftian bitch.
She's the villain?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, that works.
Isn't that cool?
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds cool.
I know Miss Rena is very tired. I'm sorry for keeping you, but I wanted people to know about your project. So everybody should go sign up.
Drop the link for it.
And in March it goes live.
Or for Arthel Frog G.
Yeah, if you sign up today, you get access to a secret tier or secret perk upon launch of that campaign, as well as a unique trading card featuring one of the characters from the book.
Ooh, cool.
Awesome. And Miss Rena is going to be on Pop's channel with me next Saturday for Ladies' Night as we kick off ComCon.
I thought that was Friday.
Or is it Friday?
It's Friday, I think.
Yeah, the 28th. Whenever the 28th.
God damn it, Lola.
That's Friday.
Embarrassing us in front of the internet again.
I'm trying, you guys. I'm trying.
You're embarrassing us in front of the person watching.
3 people now. You're bringing it back in. Oh, 1 person.
But I appreciate you popping on, hanging out with us, and talking to us.
Yeah,
it was fun.
Nice having nice being
Nice
meeting
meeting
you guys.
You too.
Putting up with our degeneracy.
You'll never see her again on the show, by the way.
It was at this moment she knew
she came on the Monday marathon with me and Michael, for fuck's sake. She's back. I mean,
so everybody go sign up for Black Rhapsody, and when it goes live, back it.
We gotta drop that link in the chat too.
I'm about to fall into a coma.
You sleep good, right?
Yeah, have a good night.
Have a
Good night.
Have a good night, Miss Rena. Thanks for coming on, hanging out for a bit.
All right, thanks for inviting me.
Nothing but love.
Have a good one.
It shall never be seen again.
No, she'll come back around, you guys.
She will forever leave Comicsgate and
Matt
Indie
go?
Comics.
There's Matt. Why is Matt out here? Did he drop or?
He was going to turn on his camera. Yes,
I was trying to turn my camera, but it's not. My computer's not reading my camera for some reason.
Pull the USB in and then pull it out and try.
Oh,
then do it again, but every time do it a little faster.
Do it a little faster. Get it harder.
Pull it out, stick it in.
I knew I shouldn't have said that right.
Oh yeah.
If one thing you ever
I know you're
learn
like
with
super
being
nice,
on
but we were
this
just like,
channel
we know
is
what
be
to
careful
fucking
what
do.
you say.
Oh, trust me, there is literally nothing that you can say.
These guys will take it and they will run with it.
Oh,
I got an angle for pretty much
pull
anything.
it out while you're running. Oh.
And here's the thing, I will let them. I will totally let them.
Is this thing?
I will let all of you run with whatever you want to say. Belmont,
She's
your
an
project
instigator.
is Smokes the Fox.
February 8th.
Yeah,
How's that Negro?
How's the campaign going, Justin?
It's going to launch February 8th.
Oh, you still haven't. Okay, cool.
Tell us about the fox.
Tell us about it,
This
Janet.
fox smokes weed, man.
What did the fox play?
The book's about Project Minotaur.
The fox said pass the joint.
Pass the Dutchie, baby.
Project Minotaur.
Yeah.
Let me pull
Basically
it.
takes place in this underground facility where they do experiments on hybrids, basically mixing human DNA with all different kinds of fucking animals. And Smokes is just one of those mutants or lab-made creatures. And then there's Weaponized Werewolf, who is also one of those.
Naturally.
And story surrounds the program, which is basically aliens working with humans in this underground facility, just creating these fucking hybrids. And Smokes escapes, and he comes across some marijuana, and he smokes weed for the first time, and he ends up stealing their these campers' stash in the woods.
Give me a stash.
Then the adventure begins. So that's pretty much what Smokes is about. Weaponized Werewolf is more of a horror book, but it goes together with Smokes, so it's pretty much the prequel to Smokes. You'll see some of the same characters, but it takes place before Smokes, so it's the prequel.
When you were writing this, did you do any research on the
Pot.
current alien lore of
Oh yeah, I mean,
underground and them
I'm
doing
a
hybrid stuff underground?
I'm a coast to coast insider.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm into that kind of stuff.
It hasn't been
Basically,
the
it's the
same
lore
since
of
Art Bell
Dulce
stopped
base.
being the
Are you
host.
talking about Coast to Coast AM?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Coast
Oh
to
man,
Coast
I've
TM,
been
Coast
listening to
Coast
that since I was
TM.
a little kid.
yeah, me too. But I'm talking
Yeah.
about Dulce base. You know what I'm? You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dulce. So this basically Project Minotaur is Dulce base.
Cool.
You heard the lore where the aliens are working alongside with humans and doing experiments on.
Project
Yeah.
Minotaur.
Yeah.
So I just called it Project Minotaur, and it's basically the same lore as Dulce base.
That's cool.
So
Mm.
it takes
Kind of
place
folding that in with
on the
it.
border of New Mexico and Colorado border, where it's supposedly underground is the facility,
Yeah.
and they call it also Area 52. So,
Groom Lake. Yeah.
but
I mean, 51.
I didn't actually write.
No,
the
he's
story.
going.
Mike Barron wrote the story, but I came up with this whole idea of
They're
the
in
base
52
and the
now.
name and where it's going to take place and Smokes is going to escape. That was my whole concept, but he came up with with the dialogue and the characters, some of the side characters anyway, and came up with this really really good script, and I'm proud of it. And then I added Weaponized Werewolf later on because I wanted to get it out faster. And instead of making one long book, I figured I can make like a shorter book and have two different artists working at the same time and save some time because it was taking so long to put this book out. It takes a long time for some artists to create art, but it takes how long it takes. And they put love in it, and it's ready when it's ready. There's no timetable. But I'm glad that it's finished. Everything's ready to go. I just gotta get it printed, get the print file made up, and I'll be launching on February 8th. I contacted Indiegogo and asked them, if there's any problems with my draft, my campaign draft, just to be sure when I press the button that when I launch, there's no fucking problems. You know what I mean? So
Right on, man.
I'm ready to go.
Got a nice Tim Vigil cover there.
Yeah, that's actually going to
Is that
be
Double Fire?
slightly.
That's
changed.
me.
The colors
What's
are
up,
going to
Double
be reworked on that a little bit. Kyle Ritter did the colors, but he wasn't able to do some changes that I want. And I showed Tim Vigil the cover, and Tim Vigil wants some changes. So Zevis is actually going to collaborate on this cover. So it's going to be a Zevis, Kyle Ritter, Tim Vigil cover.
Oh wow.
That's
So
awesome,
it's
man.
going to look even better than that. Tim Vigil just wanted some changes. He thought that the guy's coat might have to be like a different color, like green. Just a small change, but that's why I make him happy and make sure everybody's happy. You can see at the bottom of the page right there. You can see the cover.
There's my Frogger.
Right?
Who just
Look,
came?
Frog G dropping that link.
Oh, Frog G.
Ooh.
What's up, Frog?
The man, the
Frog with the
legend, the
link.
myth.
But I'm gonna be premiering. I'm gonna go live with the stream or with the campaign on a stream on Jimmy Palmiotti. I mean, not Jimmy Peter Palmiotti.
Jimmy's
Yeah.
awesome. I love Jimmy.
Are they related, or is that just a coincidence?
No, they're
They're
brothers.
brothers.
They're
They're
brothers.
brothers.
I just get him. I just had Jimmy on my mind because I was just responding to one of his tweets.
I'd seen him
Shit.
say that, but I didn't know if it was a joke or not. Like there was never a
No,
follow
it's no
up.
joke. They
No,
worked.
there's no
They
joke.
worked at Valiant together.
Why is everything a
Yeah.
joke to you, Wolverine? Serious business.
Because my life is such hell. I need jokes, man.
I was
I
on
accept
with I was on a stream with Jimmy briefly, but I was thinking his name was Joe. So good thing I didn't call him that.
No,
His real name is Joe Casada.
Look,
Oh shit!
you got Jimmy and Peter, and between the two, I always prefer Peter. Just saying.
He's got smoother skin.
right?
Yeah.
I feel like he
Luscious.
does better work.
Sultry.
Just saying.
I think he
Everybody
embraced
should go
going
sign
bald
up.
and just like shaved his head rather than like doing some kind of weird like pompadour thing that
Yeah, just shave
the
it,
younger
man.
is doing. Yeah.
Yeah, just shave it off. That's what I do.
Stop combing it up, man.
Yeah, just shave it.
Just shave it.
Yeah.
That's
Or
probably
comb
a
it
good.
down.
That's probably a good call on making it more contrasty with the green jacket.
Shaving it? Yeah, that helps.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Belmont, are you scrolling down?
Yeah, I'm showing you. This is the first drawing of Smokes. The first drawing I ever did of him. The oldest surviving drawing.
Nice.
So,
Wait,
how
did
you
you remove my share and put your own share up?
Ooh.
Oh shit!
campaign.
Never
Showing
relinquish
the
your
work.
power, Lola.
Yep.
No,
Look at that.
no.
You were showing the
Accidentally
sign
gave
up
it to him,
page.
and now he's just flexing it.
That's right.
I didn't know it was gonna go right to it. I thought I was gonna ask you. I didn't know how this thing works now. I didn't know I have.
Oh, yeah, how does this work? Well, I don't know how this works.
Usually I just
shit, here's
edit
the button.
Absolute power.
Sorry to take the power from you, Lola. I apologize.
No, it's all good.
I wanted to give you guys some art.
Belmont, did you ever get that robe and those hookers?
No.
I told
I'm
you
listening.
You've piqued my interest all of a sudden.
Hookers?
Yeah, what hookers are you speaking of?
No, like
There
his
have been
name
so
is
many.
Belmont. His name is Belmont, so I expect him to have like butler and hookers and like a robe with a cigar.
Let's build the deer.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Hefner you're thinking of.
No, I'm thinking Belmont. I think Belmont. I think Ritzy.
I think you're high.
Belmont Racetrack.
No, I'm not high.
Yeah,
that's what I
Belmont
thought.
Stakes.
Actually,
the
the
Belmont
thing is,
Stakes.
I'm as straight as I've
Yeah,
been.
that's
in
horse
a long
racing, I
time.
believe.
Except for about
Belmont,
78% of it.
You got that money? They got money.
Simon Belmont. Belmont.
Oh, he's a vampire slayer, right?
Yeah.
Simon Belmont.
Sounds
Indeed.
familiar. Yeah.
Castlevania, is that
got
the
a
guy's
whip.
name from Castlevania?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is. That's
Okay.
right.
It is. Yeah.
We like monies.
Belmont
His
Park.
money's in
California.
6.
I have no idea. I've never had monies.
But everyone should go and sign up for.
I hear they're
Smoke.
cool.
It's because you have hookers on rotation, Wolverine. You're spending it the wrong way.
I would regret not having the monies so much less if that were true.
I've got more articles if we want to talk about more articles.
We've been waiting.
Yeah.
Lola.
You can go back
Yeah.
to some article.
Next.
Been waiting for an article all night.
Have you?
I'm about
Yeah,
to
you
talk
were
about
showing
doxing. Quick, hurry up.
Single mom keen to earn side income loses nearly $50,000 to Gucci scammers.
House
That's just
of Gucci.
sad.
She
No,
should have
it's
just
about
stayed on
spinners.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's what I thought this was maybe about. Was OnlyFans. What did she do?
It's from Singapore, it looks like.
Single mom. This must
God.
be from England or
Single
something.
mom from Singapore. Say that 5 times.
Singapore.
Single mom from Singapore. Single mom from Singapore.
She's a single poor.
Single poor.
She's a single
she's
whore.
probably for
Single
sure.
Now
whore.
she's
Don't most of the
Singapore
scammers
whore.
come from Singapore?
Now she's
She's
Singapore.
a
No.
single
Most
mom
of the
for
scammers
whore.
Depends on what kind of
Yeah.
scammers. Most
Single whore.
scammers come from like Pakistan
She's a single poor whore from Singapore.
Nagaland.
or Nigeria.
Por favor.
Por favor, Singapore. Little poor whore.
She got no money no more.
She
the
lost
419 scams are actually
$50,000.
She's got a face like a
Primary-
Are you sure it's not
Wow.
50,000?
economic pool of Nigeria.
Pound.
Yeah, 50,000, whatever the currency is in that country,
1 million schmeckles.
which is like 10 American dollars.
That's true.
Like a
Damn,
king.
Chris.
You're probably
I
a
think they
couple
have-
decimal
I think
points
they have
off, really.
something- They have like little
Singapore,
blue
they
shells
use
or something.
I forget. I think they use shells in
Yeah,
Singapore.
those
You have to
little,
look at the
Harry
exchange
Winkle
rate.
shells.
Yeah, gotta check the exchange rate on this. It could be like $5, and we're over here just like
$5 that
They
they
use
owe
human
you.
teeth.
$5 fucky sucky.
How many for this motorcycle?
We
5.
know you
Oh,
like
Oh,
fucky
brother,
sucky.
Tubuku.
5 American doll hairs.
So
I
she
know
said
two
things
boo-boo.
went on
I will take 2
smoothly,
big
and after a
toes.
few transactions, I made a mistake for not reading properly. wrote that she was asked to make a transfer of $36,000.
Jiminy Christmas.
However, she did not read the instructions properly and only made a transfer for half the amount. That's crazy. Why would you give that much money to anyone?
You should read
Because you're
this.
stupid. Because you're galactically
Everybody take
stupid.
a like. Because you're galactically stupid, like beyond fucking stupid.
Next time, send it to Wolverine. He'll
Yeah.
take care of it for
So, because of her mistake, she continued that her second mistake was when she did not notify them before she made the transfer. For them to return all her money, the merchants informed her that she would have to fork out another $36,000.
you. Do it.
I hate to
Jesus.
tell.
They
I hate
double
to tell
down
her,
and then triple
but-
down.
Sure.
Nothing gets her that money back.
They
That's
wanted to
Nobody
see how
went to her
stupid
and
she
said,
really
"Hey,
was.
wait a minute!" Like Jesus Christ.
The saddest part about
I
this
don't
article
feel
so
bad,
far
I'm
is
sorry.
it appears that that at the time of
don't have to.
publication, she
I don't
still
feel
had not
bad.
figured out that this was a scam.
Right. Tommy's
Mate.
gonna come over here with the tack hammer, hit you over the head because you're a retard.
Maybe
Right.
we can catch the fish twice.
And then you'll have to pay him $36,000
If
for
you catch
doing
the
it.
fish twice, you get two fish.
Mhm.
God damn it.
They both stink. They both stink.
Hey, Matt, how's Rock and Roll Ninja going?
Come on,
Rock and Roll
Ninja.
Ninja's going good. I actually wasn't paying attention to anything that you guys were just saying because I was working on Rock and Roll Ninja.
Rock and roll ninja.
I snapped
you
out
have
of it
anything
by
you
you
can
calling
show
out my
us?
name.
We see how it is.
Yeah, I think I can show what I'm working on right now. You want to see
Is
it?
it an
Yes,
anus
we want to
tattoo?
see it. Please show us. Please
It's,
show us.
yeah, it's all about tattoos. I got a bunch of tattoos going.
I had that stupid song in my head for like the whole stream, Wolverine.
Which one?
Touch the Dutchies on the left hand side. I hate you so much.
That song is not about pot though.
I know it's not. It's still a stupid song.
But it's in
I
like
mean,
every stoner movie. Yo. It's
The
like,
collective
you guys are
consciousness of every stoner on the face of the earth says it is, and
Right.
we
It's
outnumber
the
everyone
Mandela
else, so we
effect.
win.
I think Jason and Wise are the only two on this panel that don't get stoned.
I'm high on life, Lola.
Oh, me too.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that ox.
He's an ox.
That's a girthy ox.
Mhm.
Oxymoron.
Mm.
That looks really good, Matt.
Send
Thank
me
you.
$36,000 now, and you can buy this ox.
Mm.
You can buy this ox
This page he's working on is worth $36,000.
Mm.
There you go.
or an ox.
Oh yeah, I saw you working this on a live stream, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was working on this part.
Yeah, yeah. See that panel on the left there? They're all saying, "Where is my money?"
Yeah,
Alright.
they're all like asking shit for this guy. Like he's sitting there guarding this truck, and they're all like demanding shit. And then
Hey,
they're like,
we
"If
know
you
you
don't
got
give us it,
American chocolate.
we're gonna smash the truck with this ox."
Do you happen to have a single stupid bitch in the cart?
That's
We
when
need
you
money.
pull out the 50 cal and blow the ox away. Why
No,
does it
he's just-
matter?
He's yelling at him $5 tu buku.
Yeah.
He says tu buku.
Well, they read the last article. They want to get in on that.
Yeah.
The flies are a nice touch. I like
like
that.
Yeah. The flies.
Yeah.
Are,
And you
what
got the
looks
drool coming off the cow's
yeah. What
cheek,
looks
the
like
ox cheek.
He's
like
got some
mucus or some shit on the
yeah,
top of
Well,
his nose.
if
some
somebody
chud.
had something in your nose like that, you'd probably drool too. Pull you around by the nose like a woman.
I've known people that have had their septum pierced, and like that joke has been made to them so much. My
Well,
husband, for instance, had his septum pierced in the 90s, and like his grandfather said that he was going to tag him like a bull, like they used to
Oh
do.
man, yeah. It's better than being tagged somewhere else, more privately.
True that.
People do that too.
The penis.
That just sounds painful.
Or a vagina, Jason. They
It
do
sounds
it
Now-
with vagina.
wise.
Matt, when you
Always
were
about penis.
when you were apprenticing, did you also do piercings?
Nah, I didn't fuck with that.
Oh,
I
You're
just
like,
saw.
no,
I
I
just
went in
saw.
that.
No, I didn't want anything to do with that shit because I saw the tattooing as a box of crayons that like I had never played with, So it was just about like, oh, like just like figuring out how to use the machine. What is skin like? How would I do it? It was just kind of just wanted to learn.
Yeah,
You
for the
know.
experience.
Yeah. And I got a
practice on
bunch
the
of free
people that come
tattoos. I
in
mean, I
drunk.
have like tattoos on my ribs. I have tattoo on my chest. I have stuff on my stomach. I have stuff on my fucking arms,
Did you do
on
it
my
yourself
feet.
or did someone else do it?
Nah, like somebody else did it.
He has. If it's on his rib cage and his stomach, it'd be pretty difficult to do it yourself.
Yeah, I
But
don't
it
think
was
you
like
could.
me and like other apprentice. Like I would do something on him, and then he
Right.
would turn around and do something on me. And
It
Try
was
it on
college.
yourself,
He was
and
just
it comes up
experimenting.
no, it
No,
upside
wasn't
I
down.
college. It
admit
wasn't like
Doesn't mean it's
fucking
gay.
homo shit. They were like, yeah, man, you need to if you want to stay here any longer, you need to start getting a Harley and shit. I was like, I'm good. I was like driving around a fucking like Toyota Rav4. I was like, I don't want a
Yeah,
fucking motorcycle, dude.
that's my dude.
I
That's
have
the
met
hardcore
people that
tattoo
have done
artist
their
shit
own
right
tattoos.
there.
Yeah, dude, they were all about that
You
life.
do it on yourself, and it comes up upside down. You wonder why the tattoo's upside down.
Plus, it was just it gets a little weird. It's a little like a weird, shady kind of a scene. Like people showing up wanting tattoos, and they had like guns to trade for the tattoos and shit like that happened a couple of times.
Wow.
Like, hey man, and like, okay, one guy came in and was like, man, I need a woodpecker tattoo on my arm. I need it real quick, and all I got is like this pistol, right? And like he needed
Matt,
this.
your first mistake was setting up shop in Tijuana.
No, so he needed the woodpecker tattoo because he was going to jail. He knew he was going to jail for a while, and he wanted everybody to know that he was down with the woods, right? And then
Yeah.
he didn't have any money, but he had the pistol, which I don't know if he used it in the crime that he was fucking going to jail for, right? But yeah, we was like, nah, dude, we can't help you. Like, if you have some money, we'll tattoo a fucking Woody Woodpecker on you. But so I guess he like left. He like went and pawned the gun and came back and he got the tattoo.
Most of the tattoo places out there are really not complying with the health code, although they get inspected a lot.
I mean, that was part of my jam was cleaning up. Like there's
Yeah.
something called Maticide. It's like a spray, I mean, and I would just spray that on everything because I was terrified of fluids, especially like you had to be certified in CPR and you had to be certified in bloodborne pathogens.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
your certifications had to be present. So if somebody walked in, they could just
That's
say,
right.
"You, Matt Barr, where's your fucking certifications?"
They can walk in anytime they want to.
Yeah. So once I took that bloodborne pathogen course, I was just fucking cleaning everything. Like, don't like wiping down the flash. Like if you touched it, I was fucking spraying it down
The
and like
sink,
wiping it up. Yeah, dude.
everything.
Sitting there scrubbing the tubes and stuff, before putting them in the little sonic cleaner. I really enjoyed it. Just kind of like learning and oh, okay,
Matt's over
that's how
there
you do
scrubbing the wet wipes with other wet wipes.
that. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Like, dude, you're going through the Maticide pretty quick. I'm like, I put that shit in a super soaker, dude. It was fun though.
Frog G says, I always prefer Peter, Lola 2022.
Did
I
say
like
that.
Peter Palmiani. I like his work.
He's not talking about that kind of a Peter.
Lola likes Peter.
Well, yeah. I got 2 kids to prove it.
She likes to tug on it.
Of course.
Oh, shit.
Lola, that doesn't prove anything.
I may need to kill you to absorb that joke.
Now, if you were Octomom, it might prove something.
No.
7 or 8.
That's not how that works.
Oh.
Yo,
You
that
tug-
Octomom, I read her story. That bitch is crazy.
Yeah, that bitch is
Why?
crazy.
She's got 8 kids. And
Yeah, the
That
doctor
bitch
was
is
like,
also nasty.
I I don't know. She has a little bit of a look to her. She might be kind of cute.
Well, I meant like don't touch or fuck it.
No,
Come away
come
with
afar.
something.
Mentally, she's crazy.
When she's single, right? She's single and she goes to the doctor and is like, yo, just put all my eggs in there right now.
I want to see how many I can have at one time.
Like,
It's
I'm
like,
fairly certain
what
that
is this?
bitch is less
What are you, a
sanitary
fucking
than
chicken?
the tattoo place if you don't clean it.
Dude,
Freeze
her
them all.
shit had to be blown out. Or was it a C-section?
It had to be a C-section. It couldn't be anything else.
Yeah, they just put a zipper on that bitch.
Yeah.
You know you're in.
They let him crawl out
They
one
just
at a
sewed a
time.
fucking button on it.
Yeah, dude. Like it's
Now
like
with
one of those
that, do they
Ziploc
have
bags.
stitches or do they have staples?
They probably
button.
super glued. They have like a
Yes.
super glue type
Yeah,
stuff
they got
now.
super glue, don't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my wife, they super glued her back together.
Yeah, they
My
probably
first
just-
one was
Yeah,
staples,
yeah.
and the second was like the stitches that dissolve.
Yeah.
They figured you already had the scar, so
Actually, my doctor went through the same one, so he didn't make a new one.
You get a lot less scarring with the dissolving stitches.
Mm-hmm. Now, Matt, while you're here, I gotta ask you.
If it weren't for those, my face
Oh,
would
you
be
still
massive
watching
scars.
me? I'm like just sitting back, like getting ready to
Wolverine
fucking
knows stuff.
blaze.
I want to ask you about this because when
know
I
stitches.
first saw this,
you know stitches. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I saw this.
Hey, that's cool. I like that.
when I first saw this, the first person that came to mind was like, holy shit, this is Matt Barr. Like, I could imagine him being like, no, hun, no, we don't need an interior decorator. I'll just take care of it myself. And this is what she comes home to.
We got interior decorator at home.
I do think that's cool. I do think that's cool.
It's clever.
Yeah, it's
It's
clever.
clever. I almost want more to it though. To be honest, like if it was like a piece of art, like here this is on a piece of canvas, like I'd be like, well, what else is there? Like other than
Well,
just
how
showing
would
me
you
the
change this?
plane.
What would you add to this?
Explosions.
I guess it
Well, I mean,
depends
the
on
fire is
what's
supposed to
what
be the
story
explosions,
am I
though,
telling?
I
Is
think.
that what
More
it is? Is that the
Asians?
Yeah.
motif?
Maybe that's napalm.
Yeah, I think the fire is is the bombs hitting and exploding.
Then maybe I put like some like air cav imagery in there, maybe some Duval. I don't know. It depends on like the topic that I would want to push, in the art. I wouldn't just like start slapping shit together. I like to have a message.
But
with
I think I
my
know why I
program.
thought of you with this. I think I have come to the conclusion that it was because you posted those pictures of you tagging
Yeah, I like it. I like tagging on shit. I like drawing
and
on shit.
drawing just like on random places.
Sorry, not sorry.
Like I could see your wife being like, "Oh my god," like coming home to like a whole wall just of a mural.
Nah, she I don't mess with the rest of the house. Like she
Man cave decorating.
yeah, pretty much I have my office and then that's the only room that's mine. Everything else, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. There's like some china hanging on the walls downstairs, like some plates, I think.
Yeah, so women decorate.
Yeah. I think there's
I
some,
don't have
some
plates hanging
deer
on my wall. What are you
skulls.
trying to say, Jason?
The rest of the house doesn't belong to him. He just has
You're not a
walk-through access.
You're not a true lady, Lola.
Well, then what am I?
Whoa.
You're a 13-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
She's a boy? I never knew that.
Yeah, she's a 13-year-old boy.
That
I
had
believe
two children.
specifically the 13-year-old boy she is Johnny.
It is possible.
What?
Yeah, I'm Johnny Cage. Yeah.
Matt.
Yeah.
What?
Lola is actually Johnny Cage's ass.
Oh.
With the woodpecker tattooed right next to it.
Yes.
No,
No, Johnny's not old enough to get tattoos.
Come on, man.
Johnny, can you hear
13.
me? Can you hear me?
So?
You have to be 18 to get tattoos.
Yeah, backroom deals. Come on.
In my state, you have to be 18. You
That's
cannot
right.
have parental permission. You have to be 18.
Yeah, sure.
Florida?
No, I don't live in Florida.
If you got the contacts to get backroom deals at 13, then
Oh.
then you're like a lot of people I knew growing up. But that doesn't make it right.
I mean, you could literally
I
order the
agree,
machine. You
Wolverine.
could order a kit online. The kit
Yeah.
shows up
Damn,
at your
that's a big
house.
mug.
Within 20 minutes,
Yes, it is.
you got all kinds
That's a
of
big
bullshit
glass,
tattooed
too.
on you.
Yeah.
All right,
Right.
I got
Very
another
portable.
article
Heyo.
for us to talk about, y'all.
Damn,
Bring it on.
that's quart size. Look at that. What you got in there? Alcohol? Tea? What is
Pepsi.
it?
Where's it at?
Pepsi. A blender.
No, I'm talking to myself.
Okay, here we go.
Speaking of which, I need to refill that.
Yes, you
USA
do.
Today column advocates abolishing parenthood in California.
Oh, this is a shock I never saw coming.
Well, that's gonna work.
The abolition of the family is a core communist principle. They need to abolish parenthood and establish a society where the state indoctrinates children.
Looks like the kid wants to get rid of her mom. Look at that shit. Scroll up. No, maybe it's just me.
It's a sweet picture, but like to put it with this article, it's just like,
You're gonna take that kid away from her mom, basically.
yeah, that's what they want to do. They want to do away with parenthood. They
See
want to
this
make
sweet
it.
scene of this child loving her mom and the mom like
Bastards.
protecting her child. Yeah, we want to get rid of that shit.
Yeah, they totally want to get rid of that. But the way they want to do it is like, say your kid decides that they want to go get the jab, right? They don't need your permission no more to do that. If your kid wants to change genders, they don't need your permission to do that anymore.
That's sick.
I mean, their motherfucking parents going to jail because they refuse to let their 3-year-old transition surgically.
There are also parents who went to jail because, you know, their 15-year-old went in and drank some beer out of the refrigerator.
Or that one guy who went to jail because he called his daughter his daughter.
What?
Seriously? What?
What?
Yeah.
Wait, I gotta
Because
look this up.
I
I gotta
I
go
gotta
get
look.
some.
I
gotta get
can't
something to
fact
drink.
check
gotta
it. I
deal
just
with
know
this.
I've seen
Brother.
the article go around.
That's a 2-liter.
Calling his daughter a daughter?
Either for calling her his daughter or for calling his daughter her or she. It is basically he used gendered language for his daughter, and that motherfucker, I believe, ended up in jail.
For murder, but still.
Here we go. I found
Well,
it.
I'm sure it was COVID, really.
It's COVID.
It was COVID.
I
I
found
blame
it.
COVID.
But they want to do away with this. What's up, Skip?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Parents
almost
are
like
away
they
of
spent
the
the last 30 years trying to take away all of your rights to your children.
Skip's
And
here?
they're doing it successfully, which is why I wanted to talk
Yeah.
about this, because like
Well,
this
it's-
is something we need to
It,
stand
it's
against.
a long-term plan.
What's sad is it takes
Skippy.
them going after your children for people to get mad.
Let's see, Skip.
And what's sad is that very few people are getting mad.
That's
That too.
In the grand scheme of things, very few people.
what do you
Yes.
think, Jason?
I thought you said Skip was here.
Skip is here.
He's on the panel?
In chat.
No, he's in the chat.
Oh,
He's too cool for the panel.
hi, Skip. I like Skip.
Hold on.
Skippity doo dah, skippity a.
Skip good people, man.
My oh my.
Rock G says, sounds like Canada.
Let me see
It
what-
might have been Canada.
Yeah, it was Canada. I pulled up the article.
On that previous article showing the artwork above the fireplace, Frog G
Yeah.
was suggesting throwing some Spitfires in there.
Yeah, true. He did.
Skip
Skip
Hill
got the
mentioned-
coof.
Oh, man. No, that sucks. Get
Sad,
better,
Skip.
Skip.
How'd you
Kick
do
its
that?
ass,
How did you manage that? What'd you do?
Is it Unicron? Did you get Unicron? I like the Transformers.
You mean Omnicron?
Unicron, Lola.
Unicron sounds like a ballpoint pen.
Unicron is a
Omicron.
Transformer.
Yeah,
Omicron.
Unicron's. Yep.
My friend has Omicron right now. I think my mother has getting over it too. Something.
Think it better.
My aunt broke her ankle in three bones, and her husband's in the hospital right now. Cancer.
COVID, you mean? Yeah.
And,
No
and just
cancer.
because I know how Matt likes to
COVID.
just leave,
It's all COVID.
No, he
Yeah,
went to go
it
get
is.
something to drink.
You're right. You're right,
No.
Wolverine.
Yeah.
Matt went to go get something to drink. He said so.
Yeah, but when he comes back, I'm just saying, we'll talk about Rock and Roll Ninja.
Rock and Roll Ninja.
Rock and Roll Ninja.
There you go. That's how you talk about Rock and Roll Ninja right there.
Who all has
Yeah.
a project? Oh, Chris, while
Oh.
you're here, while we're waiting,
Yeah.
let's talk about mottos.
Yeah. What do you want to know?
What are you doing with it, man? Where's it going?
Where is it?
It's going to go on Indiegogo, Lola.
No, it's
No.
not. It's a store.
Oh.
It's a merchandise store.
It's a merchandise store. I bet I see more
I don't
people
know.
using the mottos merch.
I have no idea what it is. I've never heard of this.
I host merch for creators.
Oh.
I handle all the back end, all the
Oh.
designing, all the everything, and basically they just sit back and share their merch, and I cut them a check every 2 weeks, and I handle all their touch-ups. I can do their designs if I need to. I do all the sizing for them. Basically, saving you time so you can continue to create and just kind of like put it on autopilot. Basically, let me take care of it.
That's pretty clever.
And I have my own original stuff. My motto's original T-shirts that I've made myself. And Pops is one of my clients.
So this is literally all print on demand, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have a saying on one of these shirts, so
You do.
I do.
What's
Right
it
here.
say?
Play
I have
stupid
two-
games, win stupid prizes.
Okay.
That's like my favorite saying, and it says the more you know.
Where did you come up with that?
The internet.
The internet.
But yeah, like this is awesome. I bought some of these shirts and they're good quality.
It's a good idea. I like it.
Yeah, if it's good quality, I mean, it's
No,
going to last a lot longer.
People have been telling me the quality of the T-shirts has been great. I had a problem with the hats, but I think I figured that fixed that problem. But as a creator myself, I know like it's a pain in the ass to run everything. Even for just the 6 clients that I have, I could only imagine if I was doing this, running a campaign or having a day job, and I thought, wouldn't creators like a little bit of extra money without doing a whole lot? It would, that'd probably help them in some capacity. So I just said, screw it, I'll just give it a try. So.
And you've done quite a bit for Pops too. Like
Yeah.
Pops is part of this.
Pops sells. He's the top seller of my clients.
What's the web address again?
I'll drop it in the private chat for you guys.
For shame, Frog.
Why'd you say for shame, Frog?
Because he didn't throw a link in the chat for this like 5 fucking minutes ago.
Don't shame him.
Shame. You can't frog shame.
He knows what he did.
He was probably doing research to drop another type of link.
There you go, Wise. I dropped it in the private chat.
Found it. Thanks.
Yeah, so it's open for all creators. I have authors, a comic book creator who has a campaign coming out. He's got merch set up and waiting to go when he's ready to launch his campaign. So I want to help all types of creators, not just comic book or authors, but authors seem to like it. But I'm also a digital artist, so I help out with logos and I do custom book cover designs and stuff like that.
Awesome, Chris.
So those services are available for all the clients as well, for no fee. So if you join us and you have a logo, but you want me to update it, I don't charge you. We figure out a logo for you, we put it on your merch, and then I make money if you make money. That's the only way this works.
Right.
If you don't look good, he don't look good.
Well, you'll look good in one of these fine shirts, ladies and gentlemen. That's right.
Yes, friend.
Go get one today, friend.
Oh, that looks amazing.
Wear it on your body part.
Which body part?
Whichever
Your
one you
body
please.
part.
Whatever brings you pleasure.
Look, once you buy it, you wear it wherever the fuck you want, really.
I also designed Pops' logo right there.
Yeah.
I won the competition. I don't know what I won, but I won.
You won victory.
Yes.
What's up, Flying Feline? Love you, lady. Probably didn't give you a notification, probably because of my avatar, so I'm sorry.
No, darling.
Hey, Flying Feline, take it easy.
YouTube sucks that way,
Good
but
night.
I love you. You're beautiful.
XOXO.
And I'm looking forward to our happy hour hangout on Tuesday.
Yeah. They say it don't be like
You're
that. But it do.
beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true.
She
my
puts
God.
her hair
Jason,
up,
you always
checks her
sing at the
nails.
end
Tell
of
me
the
how you
show.
doing.
I sing whenever I want, Lola.
Yeah,
No
but
one's
whenever
gonna
you
tell me
sing,
what
we
to
have
do.
to end the show.
Time to end the show.
And Jason had to go.
Did you just kick me?
No.
I would never kick you.
No, you
Did you
fell.
just kick me, Lola?
I
You
would never
fell.
kick you, Jason.
Lola.
What, Jason? I love
Was he
you.
OG co-host and you kick me?
Kicks.
I was your biggest supporter when you first started out and you kick me? That's how this
Whoa.
goes.
I saw it all, Jason. You walked right into that door.
I probably did. I'm blind.
You did. Yeah. Fell down the steps a few times.
True
Never see where
story.
I'm going.
Jason is blind.
You blinded me with science.
Blinded me with silence.
On the back of your hand.
The back of my.
Daddy, don't touch me.
I have missed these streams so much.
So how much do t-shirts cost? I can't see the price.
Right now in January, all Motto's originals like that I've designed personally are $10.99 until the end of January.
Shipping?
Plus shipping, so it comes out to about $13 to $14.
It's totally worth it. Let me tell you, people. Like, I have at least 5 of these shirts.
The top selling shirt right now is the variant shirt that I made about a joke about variants.
Let me see if I can find it.
Just type in variant.
You wear them like a diaper.
I mean, it could be used as a diaper because it's definitely worth it, and like nothing's getting through that shit. Just saying.
Send
Should
one
be
to
on the
Biden.
first
I have the "We Are Fucked" one,
page. We are fucked.
and I post that one on my Instagram quite a bit when I'm wearing it.
We are the world.
No, we are fucked.
We are the children.
Devil Flyer, we are fucked.
I want to smoke.
That's how we got the children.
Where's it at? Where's the variant one?
There's the Dune one. Done.
She got green hair. Okay.
And it's probably just like the what they give you with the service that he's using. Like, you don't get to pick who models your clothes.
There it is, right there.
Really? That sucks.
Yeah, you
The guy
don't
holding the
you
cell
don't get that
phone.
with any of them.
Down with the guy holding the cell phone.
Oh, this guy?
Yep.
Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's just more variant.
Soy boy.
Yeah, it's true. But yeah, with most of these services that make shirts like Teesprings, you don't get to pick who models your clothes.
Some like if they have a link to a partnered website, I'm partnered with them too, so I can change the models if I want to. I'm starting to update the store to all models and no blank T-shirts. I mean, no white backgrounds.
To be fair, it takes a lot of balls to manscape your beard that much.
Holy
when your
shit,
arms
look how
are that
hairy his arms are. He's
That's
like
what
a
I'm
fucking
saying.
Orangutan with his freaking arms, man.
Quit body
all you-
shaming my models.
But you're not
Like-
buying the model. You're buying the shirt.
Like, once you see his arms, you know that his face is so much more hairy.
Yeah,
Clearly
you-
escapes the
you're-
shit out of that face.
Why
dude,
are we
that
talking
shit is
about
like
the model?
running down
We're
his
here to talk
neck,
about the
up
shirt.
his cheeks.
Cause
He
fuck
shaves
this guy,
his
man.
cheeks. Yeah, fuck
Chris.
this guy.
Hey, I don't know what to tell you, man.
You see what I
Just-
got?
Walking down the street, looking at his fucking phone like a douchebag. Fucking
Right.
look where you're walking, you dumbass.
Bet you
Yeah,
$10.
fucking-
The
I
only
bet
thing
he
on
has
that
a
cell phone
fucking
is
man
pictures
bun.
of himself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's on Tinder trying to smash some puss.
He's trying to swipe white on himself.
You're so nice. Chris, I'm sorry. I
Don't
apologize.
be sorry. I don't know this person personally.
You say what you want about the dude. I don't
You ain't no
I'm
friend of
using
mine. I
his
don't know
ass.
him.
I don't know. I thought the girls might think he's cute. I don't know. Fuck.
It's like fuck. I don't.
I'm
That could
trying
all
Head
be
is,
true. I
his
don't
head
know.
is bigger
Look,
in
I
proportion to
thought
his
that was Zach
arms too.
Efron,
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck that guy's name is.
Yeah, he's got a Boris Karloff square head.
Yeah, he's got a
Froggy says
huge,
that's a
huge
good
head.
model for an ARRO shirt.
Aliens are
AR,
among us.
orangutans, yeah.
He could
Yeah,
pass for an
where's
orangutan
Billy when I
with a
need
very
him to see this so
manicured
Billy
face.
can hit up Chris?
Billy's probably sitting in Discord by himself.
No,
Why
he's
don't you
not. I
ever tell him
checked.
to come in
I
here?
know.
Where's Billy?
Kidding.
I did.
Billy
Billy
was
say he
sick last
sick
night,
or
dude.
something. Yeah.
Is he still sick?
Probably.
Last
Billy's
I
in the
knew.
trenches.
Billy,
He's
get better.
fucking
I was
working
Get
looking
better.
hard.
at this
No,
guy's
he's
face.
working hard. I think he
He
got
has
better.
COVID, and he
He's
just
he's
got
like
it.
grinding right now. On
Yeah,
some cool
Billy's
shit.
grinding.
Billy
He's
is
a hard.
always
He's hard.
Billy's
He's a
fucking
hard-working
He
killing
seems
dude.
to
it. Is
always
what
be
he's doing.
grinding. Yeah.
And if he's not grinding, he wants to
Kill
grind.
it.
When
I mean, don't we all want to grind? Though?
Ooh, yeah.
I like the grind.
I'm just saying.
But you have to at least be a 7 before you step to him.
Oh yeah, you better. You better check yourself.
Yeah, your sexual market value better be pretty high. If
Oh, I thought you meant
want
inches.
But
some
Sorry.
he's
Billy.
like, never mind. I'm not gonna go.
He's a man with a lot of possibilities.
He's
got
swinging.
a lot of
Lola.
potential.
He has told stories on my channel about being ran over by a woman. So
Yeah, he's swinging, Lola.
I'm not.
Packing heat.
Hey, I'm.
Yeah, but to be fair,
That's not
he
saying
fucked,
he.
he
She's
let that
probably a
woman
hottie
fuck him
too.
dirty after that
right in an abandoned house.
in an abandoned fucking show house. Yeah.
Dude, the level of crazy to that woman
Monkey style.
just had. I mean,
Is
just,
eclipsed by the amount of crazy in him.
Right.
I was thinking about her hotness. Like her craziness is like on like a level 14.
What it is
her
he
hotness
has-
must have been at like an 8 or a 9. You know.
He has
At
pictures of
least.
zoo animals on his phone.
Is that what it is? Is that what he's
Yeah.
doing? He's looking
Yeah.
at zoo animals.
He's looking for a date.
Everybody, go check out Chris's merch
Yeah, it's
shop.
cool. It's good cut stuff. I like it.
Listen, you guys have thrown me off here.
This is totally not Chris.
I don't
in
know.
this
If
picture,
maybe
I swear.
aquarium animals. I
No.
don't know if Billy would have zoo animals, but I could see him having like squids or. Like,
Oh, I could see him being into
octopus.
squid.
You know
Yeah.
Billy's got
Yeah,
some
it's like-
tentacles.
Yeah, you know he's into tentacles.
Yeah,
Or vice versa.
tentacle
We
action.
miss you, Billy. We miss you.
XO bad.
XOXO.
OXOX.
Tentacles.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so.
But everybody, hit Chris up. Motto's merch has a Twitter account as well, and I'm gonna pull that up right now. While you
Make
crazy
sure you got your
bastards
manscaping
talk.
game down tight before you step to it.
I'm just saying.
What are you doing?
Billy's on. Billy is on Discord. He's not sitting there alone, but get him in here. Are we hanging up? Are we done?
No, why would we be done?
Okay.
You can leave whenever you want, Bar.
Yo, shut your dick hole.
No,
Get the hell out.
Bart
You
cannot
get the hell out.
leave. It's
You
been so long
shut
since I
that
talked to
hot
Bart.
pocket.
And Billy's in Discord. I'm gonna go in there.
Well,
Conversation's
not on the
probably
voice
better
channel
anyway.
Or anything.
What the fuck, Jason?
You kicked me,
Fuck
Lola.
you.
You kicked me.
I see how it is.
You
I
kicked
see how
me.
it is.
Don't kick
Hey,
me.
Jeff.
Accidental.
No, that wasn't. That was on purpose.
I'm trying to say hello to
I
Nefarious.
would
What a
never.
nefarious.
Nefarious.
I did send out for the nefarious
That's
trading card. The
notorious.
back's done, so I should be getting it in a week.
Nefarious. Hoo-ha.
So yeah, I'll
Hoo-ha.
have the nefarious
Wanna
trading
touch
card in my
your
hand. soon.
hoo-ha.
Hell, nefarious.
Speaking
Nefarious
of,
wants you to kick Jason.
Speaking of the new Bond movie, I watched
Mm.
half of it, and I don't even watch the rest of it.
I heard
Why?
crap.
Would you
Fucking
do
Why?
that?
dude.
I heard it
Why?
was garbage. Yeah.
Why?
Why start it at all?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Punishment.
Yeah,
I think
felt
the
like I
last
was being a
Bond
good
movie
boy.
I saw was like Daniel Craig's first one.
And that
Nefarious,
was-
why would I
that
kick
was the
anyone
best
on
one.
this panel? Like, these are
Casino
awesome people.
Royale.
She already kicked me, nefarious.
I think he wants to be on the panel.
It's for the fans, Jason.
Are you
Okay.
Prove
busy?
it. Prove it, Jason. Prove it was at Belmont.
All right, let me
Hey,
rewind it.
I need a link for the bill for the Billy.
You can't even keep up.
Lola,
with it
send Matt
anymore.
Barr the link for Billy.
Okay. Well, you got the link.
Oh, I do.
Let's send it to
And,
me.
Oh,
and
I forgot to say one thing about mottos, if I can, real quick.
Go ahead.
oh yeah,
Yeah, what you
definitely.
got?
It's 100% free to sign up for all creators.
There you go.
Why'd you say
There's
that
no,
shit earlier?
there's no sign. No, I mean there's no sign up fee to join. Like you don't have to.
Right.
There's no upfront cost or anything.
That's good. And
Yeah,
I
it's
pay
good.
you money to sign up.
Backside.
Well, I mean that's the plan. I mean the whole plan is to help other creators, but I know
Wow,
that
Lola.
sometimes money's tight for
There you go,
creators.
Matt. It's in the chat.
I
You
sent it
just
to
throw
him.
that shit out there.
No, I'm fucking with you, dude. I signed up.
I can only have 2 more people on here, so it's not like a lot of people can come in here.
Well,
It's not like a lot of people want to come in
if you
there.
kick Jason again.
What the
Yeah, let's
fuck,
vote.
Jason?
Let's vote
You
who we
kicked me,
kick out.
Lola.
I would never kick you.
Kicked me.
I'm too short to kick you.
You're
Does the
as tall as I
Necronomicon
am.
want to come in?
I'm blaming Belmont. Belmont's
I didn't kick
Belmont's
anyone.
Why are you blaming Belmont? He didn't do nothing.
because he has control over my.
Belmont is a solid dude. Blame
There we
solid
go.
dude.
There's a Billy.
Hi,
I
Billy.
didn't kick anyone.
Hey, what's up?
What's up,
What's going on?
Billy?
Billy,
Hey, Billy.
What's up?
How
You
you
feeling
feeling,
better?
brother?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling a bit better.
good.
Good, good.
We're over here like being
Staring
mean
at
to
this
each other.
guy on the screen, whoever that guy is.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Oh, we were talking like this would like be great for an ARO orangutan.
Oh yeah, I'm not really. I'm making a career shift. I'm not going to be doing comics anymore. I'm just going to start creating ARO NFTs. I'm going to launch a bunch.
Oh,
You're a wise
Yeah.
man.
Yes,
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
monkeys. I'm
Yeah.
just going to do a series of ARO orangutans with different clips for his gun and different ball
That's
caps in
brilliant.
different positions.
Different
You should-
helmets,
you-
a boonie
Different
print
hat.
different types of
fucking-
cigarettes, like a square cigarette, round cigarette, cigar,
And
pipe.
Billy, you should
night
print
vision
them
goggles.
on Bitcoins.
He should dye his hair orange on his forearms.
Print your NFTs on Bitcoins. You'll clean
Look the
up.
part.
I missed you, Billy.
Yeah, I miss you guys too. Like
She's getting ready to kick you, Billy. That's why she
Oh,
says
right
she's
on.
missing you.
What?
Oh, okay.
No, I would never kick Billy. I only kick Jason.
Yeah,
Now,
See?
kick you in the shin.
She
That's-
You
admitted
just
the
it.
admitted
fans-
to it, Lola.
that's what the fans want.
No, Belmont kicked you out of the stream.
You just said I
only
only
kick
kicked
Jason.
Jason. You just said I only kicked Jason.
I thought she just only wanted to kick Jason.
She said I. Oh, she knows what she said. She was there when she said it.
I love Jason. I would never. kick
XOXO.
him.
Scapegoat.
Nice,
No,
She
we're
nice.
just
not.
figured you wouldn't
Are
see
we
it
saying
coming.
your name right? Is it Jason or Jason?
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Which-
Jason?
Jason
Jason?
X.
Jason?
Like the movie.
Jason.
Is it Jason?
Is it
Jason?
Jason?
Jason.
What have you been up to, Billy?
Oh, wrapping up some tabletop game stuff and coloring Goblin Girl.
How's Goblin Girl going?
I'm a goblin girl.
Good.
Speaking of Goblin Girl, I've
I
got
like
you and Matt
Goblin.
here. Y'all should talk about Goblin Girl.
Yeah, it's a comic book and it's coming out.
Sold.
Yeah,
Thanks,
it's.
Billy.
Get yours
I'm in
today.
the
That
mood,
is-
Billy.
that's the
Goblin
best
Girl
elevator pitch
is
I've ever heard.
IP created by Dan Plagle, a really good friend of ours, an amazing artist.
Top tier.
Goblin Girl is about a girl. It's almost kind of a like Clan of the Cave Bear, where it was like a Cro-Mag woman is raised by Neanderthals.
That's
So-
a really good analogy.
that?
I never thought about that one. Well, because and she was like considered ugly
Yeah,
too,
she's
even though
considered
she
ugly.
wasn't like.
This
yeah,
is
she's
considered ugly in Goblin
Oh,
Girl.
she's
in
lore.
but,
a world
she's
of goblins. Yes.
hideously ugly. Like
Yeah,
to the point where like it sickens them. To
The
even
idea
look
that
at her.
she's even
up,
at
gang?
all symmetrical is
Yeah.
just fucking it just makes them want to throw up whenever they see her.
The fact that she's got like both of her arms and legs are the exact same size.
Yeah.
And
So
that, like her face
through
is
her
like the
actions,
same on both
Symmetrical,
sides.
I love
Yeah.
the fact that both of you are trying to put together what Goblin Girl is.
But the
I
movie
don't want to
was,
spoil it.
so
I don't want to
Yeah.
spoil it. We know what's going
Matt's
on.
doing good.
I don't
Matt's
wanna
doing
spoil
good.
it,
I'm
but
just
it-
brain tapped right now. So Matt's doing good.
It's
Sorry.
high. It's high fantasy. there's all kinds of stuff going on. There's all kinds of apocalyptical magic being used. This is
it's mountainous titties.
I mean, the titties are one thing. All right, look. The story is amazing. The titties, that's just what Dan wants to draw.
Right.
And we're going to let Dan draw what he wants to draw.
It's not a.
You know,
it's
like
not
when
like
you first saw
nudie book.
remember when you first saw the movie poster to Pulp Fiction and you see Uma Thurman on the cover, like looking all like hot, you know? And you're like, oh, whoa, what's this movie about? And like Uma Thurman's in it for like 20 minutes. I mean,
Right,
it is
there's nothing
about
to do with
her.
the movie.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it is, but like it's almost like a bunch of that story. Like you could pick any one of those characters from Pulp Fiction and say, well, the story revolves around them. Like, yeah, well, okay, sure. Like anyone could be like that main character. Like the Goblin Girl is like is the character that we're choosing to focus in on in the story, but there's like a whole world and another set of characters like revolving around her that that I would say take up almost as much significant like screen time like as Goblin Girl.
Which I thought that was cool. It was like she has her own arc, her own story, her own character development. But there's like other shit going on in this world that like she's not a part of.
Right.
You know, it's kind of nice. I was like, oh, this
the
is kind of refreshing.
The world doesn't exist for her.
Right.
Like she exists in a world.
Like I feel like when you watch Star Wars and you're just like, oh, he's related to this person. Oh, Darth Vader made C-3PO. Like things just seem too connected. Like it was a nice kind of touch because I was like, oh, so is she related to this guy? No. Oh, is she related to this? No. They're just in the same world, kind of crossing paths. I was like, that's fucking cool, dude. That's refreshing.
Yeah. And the whole first main arc is about like Goblin Girl and these other sets of characters, and the events leading up to what causes them to meet. So by the end of like arc 1 of Goblin Girl, we're gonna have like a full adventuring party of an eclectic band of people, both good and bad, with all their own like motivations and intentions. And Goblin Girl, like, you know, she's trying to figure all this shit out because she's like, it's like Tangled or like Rapunzel with like tits, you know.
It's very clever world building too. There's not a lot of like exposition. It's all being told like to you as you're going through it. But I mean, he's like really thought this stuff out. Like it's.
Wise guys has said he's got to go. Thank you for coming on, Wise. Nothing but
Later, Wise.
Yeah, later, Wise.
Later, Wise.
Your hands are so big when you make those little foods.
There's a character that's on the cover that we really haven't talked too much about, but like, you know, people will discover more. But like his whole like backstory is like crazy, and there's like, I'm not spoiling anything by at least like saying this because it's almost just like describing something you would see like in a movie trailer. There's like, you see some dude and he's like fucking trapped in a fucking magical spirit crystal fucking world, and he's like battling like guardians and shit to like get released from some like fucking magical place, and you're like, what does this have to do with Goblin Girl? Like absolutely fucking nothing. Like they're in the same world, but like he's got his whole
That's called world building.
His whole own thing going on, and
which is dope because it makes it just populates the world,
right?
You know, it's like, I say like a lot, and I apologize. So you have her, you have Goblin Girl. She's on her quest of figuring out where she's from, what her purpose is, and then right over the hill, you have somebody doing some apocalyptic spell casting. You know, it just seems kind of cool because then, hey, maybe if you go 2 kilometers in that direction, you have somebody else doing some crazy shit.
For sure.
You know what I mean? It's just like it starts to populate and fill up this world
Yeah.
with like, there's all kinds of stuff going on. It's really
The
up
colors
to
really
where
make
Billy
it
goes.
pop. Billy, you're
Look at
doing the
these
colors
damn
on this,
fucking
right?
Colors, man.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
colors
Yeah.
like make it. I mean, the grayscale is like some
Dan's
like holy shit stuff.
amazing.
But Billy like takes it to some like heavy. I just said like again, heavy metal magazine like level stuff, right? Like I love heavy metal magazine, and this is better than a lot of the stuff that I've seen.
Right on.
I
Damn,
mean,
damn.
That looks good,
So-
man.
I'm not lying. This isn't me pulling it out and sucking on it. I'm patting you on the back for real, dude. This stuff is pretty insane.
Well, it's
Heavy metal.
it's pretty dope working with Dan. Gotta say, like
Dan's stuff, man. The stuff that he draws, just like holy shit.
Yeah, it's
and he
pretty
does
cool.
it so quickly.
that's why some of the newer stuff that we're gonna be showing off here in the next like month or two, with like we need to do our first update and stuff. We're gonna be showing off some of the other characters and some of the other world building and stuff. And yeah, goddamn, like
I feel really lucky.
Crazy.
I like you're coloring it. I'm getting to just letter it and do the the graphic design for it, the production work for it. I feel lucked out. I feel lucky to just like be reading it and checking it out before everybody else does. So fuck everybody else. I get to read it before you.
Did you guys see what I found
Sorry,
yesterday?
not sorry.
What? No.
Swollen
no, you
labia.
guys brought up heavy metal. And,
Swollen
like,
leg-
the
swollen labia.
reference.
Jesus Christ.
No, you brought up heavy metal, and
Yes.
I found something really cool yesterday that
Are
made
we
me.
pro or anti swollen labia here?
We're pro, aren't we?
Pro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I found this at the record shop the other day.
Ooh, that's what's her name? Tarnia?
It's not Tarna. It's not Tarna.
Oh, it's not Tarna. Okay.
It's the second chick.
It's Peter Laird's ex-wife or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Or Kevin
Simon-
Eastman.
Yeah.
Whatever. Ninja Turtle.
Kevin
Ninja Turtle
Eastman
guy.
and Simon Bisley got together and did like a
They
heavy
spit
metal
roasted
part
her?
2.
Julie and
Oh,
Lord
sorry.
Tyler.
Julia
I thought you were gonna
Strain,
say they
right?
got together
Julia
and
Strain.
fucked some chick.
They probably did fuck Julia String, but that's not
I mean,
really
yeah.
my place to call.
Right.
But I found this yesterday at
I
a
think
record
she's gone
shop.
crazy, or maybe she's dead now.
Well, because one married her, but the other
I
one
think
drew
first
her all
one
the time,
then the
right?
other.
And it's unclear
Eastman
whether
married her.
Bisley. Yeah, Eastman married her. Bisley. It was like Bisley's like muse, right? Like
It was
for
a
long
lot of
time.
people's muse, dude. Like late '90s, like she was all over Heavy Metal Magazine. But I also think because Eastman owned Heavy Metal Magazine at that
Oh, right. I
time,
always forget that part.
which is pretty rad, dude. Like if you
That's
had
pretty
that kind
cool.
of like Ninja Turtle
Yeah.
money, you're like, what are you gonna do with that money? I'm gonna buy Heavy Metal Magazine. Put my
Right.
I'm a
girlfriend in
huge
it.
heavy metal fan. Huge.
Ditto. Ditto.
So when I found this, I was just like, I was over like ecstatic.
Dude, Richard Friended was talking about, because he's doing a heavy metal story right now. That like the the turnover and like wait period, like even once you get accepted to be in Heavy Metal Magazine and like you turn in your stuff completed, it doesn't actually ever get publicated till 24 months after like you turn your shit in. So you have to wait
Damn.
2 full years like for it to even be seen in publication, like after you turn your artwork in. It's kind of wild. Like that's how much
It is wild.
backlogged shit like they have like in the wings, like waiting
What's
to
wild
be.
is some of my favorite heavy metal magazines, like the dudes who are drawing it are like old as shit. Like
Yeah.
Jorge Jimenez, is that the guy's name?
Jimenez.
I mean, yeah, that guy's like in
Jimenez.
his 70s or 80s or something. It's like,
Jimenez is a damn
Yeah.
good artist.
oh,
Though.
he's
Well, because
fantastic.
it was like they were getting classical painters and stuff too that were also good at storytelling.
I really like the heavy metal, like when like the mid '90s when everybody started going to Image. I lucked out. My mom was dating somebody, and he got a hold of a couple of long boxes of Heavy Metal Magazine and Savage Sword of Conan. Right, so like I was like the last couple of years of high school. That's all I was reading was Savage Sword of Conan and Heavy Metal Magazine. And it was just
That's
eye-opening to see Heavy Metal Magazine because there was all these different styles. Everybody wasn't doing like a big two like house style. Like there was all
Right.
these different styles of like illustrating, of coloring. It was just like, oh, this is storytelling. Like it doesn't have to be, Spider-Man. It doesn't have to be, Batman. It could be Western. It could be weird sexual stuff. It could be It's really cool, man. More of that is needed, I think.
Well, I'm really noticing more too, and I guess it's because just hanging out with all you guys, the art of paneling has really fascinated me over the last year. Like seeing how different artists handle their paneling,
ditto.
and how much paneling really not just it shows a certain flex of technical ability, and whether you have intricate, crazy paneling, but it also shows a level of like technical prowess. People that have like really simple and low amounts of paneling, because like Dan Plagle was showing me all these like Italian comics, and it really started making me think about again heavy metal, and I was like, whoa, some of these guys only have like 2 panels per page, or like 3, like that's it. But there's so much storytelling in every freaking panel that they don't need like a bunch.
Here's
like
my question.
We went through this whole Italian book, and in the, like 50 something pages, no page had more. Like there was only 3 pages out of 50 that had 3 panels in it. Every other page had 2 panels. I was like, whoa, this is almost weird,
sounds like
weird looking.
It's Billy, that sounds like film editing almost.
And it sounds like Billy is back to full health.
Billy's back to full health.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
glad that we're not talking about docking anymore, and that we're actually into like serious talking. It took like an hour, right? It took like 2 hours for us to get into. But I like what you're saying, Billy, because it's like it's almost like editing a movie where you have like one movie
fast
is just
cuts
like
or slow cuts.
fast cut, lots of angles, lots of panels, and then you have like these movies where it's like a 5-minute shot.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just like
drink it in.
You're just drinking it in. This like and when as soon as you start talking, I was like, yeah, like a fucking like a splash page of just like not action, but just like scenery and just like somebody walking in and just like lots of storytelling, but all in one fucking
since
shot.
Everything was so
like
big,
that.
it was like whether it was a pull-out shot of like a huge scene or a bunch of people talking, or a tight punch-in of someone like emoting in their face, like because there was only 2 panels per page, it like each drawing meant so much more. And it was just like I said, it was just it's the part of the craft that's really been fascinating me over the last year is the art of paneling. Like it's
something that Richard called out, and I think he heard this from Dale Keown, was when you're doing a page, you have like the star panel,
right?
And that's the panel you're spending all your time
like
on,
the anchor or whatever.
Yeah, and then all the other panels you're kind of like you're not spending that much time on. But like I don't like thinking about it like that, because it feels very like monthly comic. And I know this is weird, but it's like something like EVS has been saying lately. Like, I'm not doing a monthly comic. I'm doing a graphic novel. Like I'm gonna spend my time and I'm gonna draw as much as I need to draw for every panel. That's why I like Richard was like, yo man, just pick a panel and really focus on it, and then let the other ones kind of be chill. And I just couldn't.
Yeah,
I can't do it. Like there's like, and I think
Devil
it's like
looks
a
like
heavy
he's
metal.
got something right on the tip of his tongue.
I'm sorry, go, sir.
I was just going to say, Matt, if you like the John Buscema stuff from Savage Sword of Conan, I've got a 2-hour video of preliminary drawings just from Savage Sword of Conan. It's under Herculoid's original art and production art video on my channel. So,
dude, you know what of my prized possessions?
Those 3 words together just sounds amazing. Herculoid production art. Holy shit!
I have like a Conan the Barbarian, like the motion picture book. It's like a trade paperback, but it's drawn by John Buscema.
Oh, that's cool.
It is like I mean, I don't know what they did. They put like 2 panels on each page, but it is like my prized book.
Yeah,
thank you,
Alex Toth did it a lot like that.
There's some Alex Toth.
Yeah, I was gonna say his shit. Like a lot of it is like 2 2 panels, 3 panels per page. And he just get like, and there'll be different sizes, you know.
I got Alex Toth within arm's reach.
Damn.
I have Alex Toth within arm's reach.
Devil Flyer has all the cool stuff.
Yeah,
I
this
mean,
is not put me in your will.
Well, and it was trippy going from it was trippy going from page to page, and none of them were ever the same size. But like I said, it was always 2 or 3. Like, you know, like it'd be a tiny one. Sometimes it would be split in half. Sometimes it'd be angled or whatever. But it would like just.
What do you
like
think
that
about
person,
angled panels? Does that?
dude,
Are you? Does that?
like
I'm just like, stop doing that. Or are you okay with it?
I don't overuse it.
I like angled panels when it's meant.
It's very mango, isn't it? To do
Yeah,
like
it kind of is, but at the same time, it's very like if you think about it, it's very like McFarlane too, because like if you do a bunch of angled tumbling panels down to like draw your eye towards that direction, and it's just like you were talking about, it's like a bunch of fast cuts because they're all super small and they're kind of tumbling down towards where you want like the eye to end up at the end, like the back, you know, what's behind those little tumbling panels. I'm down for angled ones like that. Again, I've seen Dan Plagle do weird ones where it's like 2 angled panels on both sides and then like a weird pop out object that's like in the dead center of the fucking page.
Dude, Dan is on a whole other fucking
how did you
level.
even come up with that? He's like, oh.
I swear to God, Dan is like tapping into this fucking trans-dimensional like, Cthulhu shit with his panel laying because he doesn't thumbnail. He just sits there and starts drawing this stuff, and it's like, wait a minute, you have a character popping out of that panel and overlapping that other, like, fuck you, dude. Like, what? Like,
well, and this is what gets me. Like, everybody focuses on the boob stuff, and it's like you guys are totally just not getting the genius behind what Plagle does. Like, it's what he does is it's out there.
Plagle
man.
knows anatomy. Like,
He's
if you
working
do his other stuff, Plagle knows. Like, I've seen drawings where like the women's breasts are normal and like it has weight. He has anatomy. He's conscious of anatomy. Weight distribution. Like his shit looks dope. He just decides like, yo, fuck
he draws how he wants to draw.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw giant, enormous breasts.
Because that's what I like. That's what I want to
do. Yeah.
He doesn't like enormous.
Or I'm gonna draw
breasts.
goblins with huge, like tumored humps on their backs with a fetal arm, and then a huge, like yoked, fucking muscular arm.
Yoked cock or yoked arm?
What, both?
American Comics Co. says I had the Rainbow paperback when I was a kid. I think it's still in a box someplace.
The Rainbow paperback, like the novelization.
I'm guessing.
The first novelization I ever bought of a movie was
the novelization or the actual like novel First Blood that it was based on.
Keaton Batman. I bought that book.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I had that book.
The novelization of the first Batman.
Yeah, I had
it was like the first thing that ever got me to actually read a book. Like that. I was like, I'm going to read this book. Batman.
I had the Batman trading cards from the first movie with Jack Nicholson.
Yeah. Nice.
Ditto. I remember having
the original
Star Wars
novelization of Halloween
trading cards.
Oh jeez.
I have Bill and Ted trading cards on the front of my short boxes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be proud of that.
Dude, it's so funny.
Lola,
I had a
thank you for having me on. I've got to go over to Apex Comics and co-host. So
no problem. Thanks for coming on, Devil Flyer, and hanging out.
Hey, it was nice meeting you, Devil
Flyer. Apex, we said hey.
Yeah, check out Billy, but maybe not.
Well, I'm going to check out your channel. It sounds like you got a lot of cool shit going on over there, man.
Look at all the shit behind him.
Well, I know, but dude, he like busted out fucking like shit that I really like though too.
He's like,
he's got a good channel. Go check it out.
Yeah, Devil Flyer is awesome. He does like all the cool stuff.
That's underground cover art.
Nice.
What is that?
Featuring tomorrow. But thanks for having me on, man.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, have a good night, Devil Flyer.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
There we go. Now we're
That's
talking.
not how it was supposed to go.
Stream just got been
have 2 milk.
Stream finally got
always
good.
supposed to go.
Yeah.
My upper lip is
And of course,
sweaty.
Frog G has that link to Apex Comics YouTube. Thank you, Frog G.
This is what I. Hold on.
So is Devil Flyer? Is he like somebody's grandpa? And he's like, "Hey, you kids want to see this cool shit I got?" And they're like,
"No, he does have a book that he's doing."
Hey, who wants to shoot some guns? I do.
Yeah, but his grandkids are like, is it Dragon Ball Z? Is it Pokemon? He's like, no, it's fucking Fantastic Four. And they're like, we don't want to see that, Grandpa. And he's like, fuck.
I want to see it.
Yeah, I'm like, show me, dude.
Who wants to shoot a musket?
Yeah.
Like I
show
do.
Show me your Civil War musket collection, bro.
Grandpa,
What
show me.
just happened?
Grandpa, show me the bayonet that you killed all the Viet Cong with. All right, which one?
Which one? You want to see the ears? I got the ears. You want to see them?
Did you draw this while here on the panel?
No, I drew it 3 days ago. Yeah, I drew it right now, Lola.
Look at you with your little red nose.
Belmont
so
kicked
clever,
Jason
so
again.
artsy.
Little red nose. Yeah.
Who is it? Is this part of your characters?
No. I've been drawing a lot of hideous things and hideous women, so I was like, I'll draw something nice.
So you just thought you'd draw me one of your little whores.
He's like, I'm drawing hideous women, aka most of the ones I see on Twitter.
Yeah, there's some nice ones.
You said, I've been drawing dirty girls. I'm going to draw a little sweet whore.
Sweet whore. She's a sweet little whore.
Oh, Lord.
Sweet little piece of whore.
Well, out of
I do not.
2 hours, we got a good 20 minutes of art. And
yeah.
When is this channel? When has Lola After Dark ever been about art?
I think she's trying to get it towards more of like, rather than just straight docking, there's going to be.
So, okay, look, before we end it, let me explain what's going on here.
Let's do a mission statement.
I've had a lot going on.
You don't have to explain anything to anybody.
Yeah.
Hold on. Well, before you, okay, go ahead, but I'll pull something else up.
Yeah, pull it out.
So I stopped streaming. I stopped streaming at like midnight because I was getting too far into not sleeping enough. I was drinking more than I should. I had some family deaths and the holidays hit and more deaths hit. And so I just kind of got away from the whole streaming thing. So I'm kind of trying to do some different things here. And so I kind of want to take Lola After Midnight and make it a little bit earlier.
Yes, please.
So that I'm not up so late. So other people can join in too, right? Like nobody wants to be up at 1 o'clock in the morning.
It's more like Lola after dinner than Lola after midnight.
11's pretty good Eastern for me too. So
Lola after
did you guys see this? What Inkspots did to one of the drawings? He did he colored over the line work. So he actually painted over the line work.
Dude, he made your shit look good.
Yeah, he made it look good.
That's exactly like the next cover I do with Matt Barr. That's exactly how I want to do it.
Yeah.
I want to like Drew Struzan this fucking Matt Barr fucking.
He wants to completely color over my shit.
Oh my god! Shut the hell up.
Well, that's what I told him, like, dude, because like that's what he agrees on, though. That
it's called. I call it over tracing.
Like Ink even agrees. Like, there's all that line work. He doesn't want to paint over it all the time. But yeah, this is cool.
It's called over tracing,
dude. I want to make sure you get something dope.
Yeah,
and you've got Operation Wrench going on too, Jason.
Yeah, it's not for a while,
but it's still gonna happen soon, right?
Yeah.
He's like, no.
Oh, it will, but I mean, I have Absolute out. I would like to sell that book.
What book?
Absolute number 2.
Yeah, I'm really excited about Frog G, but I have a current campaign.
So. Hey,
man, when you print Absolute 2, though, you're gonna have a stack of those books printed. So when the campaign is over and Frog G blows up, they can still go back and get Absolute 2. It's not like, oh, I don't have any more. Fuck yourselves.
Actually, it is that. I'm gonna get rid of them. I'm burning them. Whatever I've like left over, I'm gonna get rid of them.
You're gonna burn them? Really?
Yeah, except for maybe a few that I'll keep with me, like for a convention. But yeah, I'm gonna get rid of them.
Yeah. Matt Yaki says once Goblin Girl is colored, that would be dope.
I gotta hit up Yaki.
Put them in your prison pocket.
I gotta hit Yaki up and show him some original pages. So let him pick one.
I wish Yaki liked me as much as I liked him.
Right?
It makes me nervous when Yaki like comments about Goblin, just because like, oh man, there's 2 or 3 people that like I'm not saying I'm trying to impress, but like I their opinion matters of like what the fuck
Hey,
it's
Luke.
like other than
You know, I had dinner with him, and I was like, I really like this guy. He's really funny, and all I could get was this vibe of him wanting to run away. And
why would you get that vibe, Matt?
He's
I
like,
don't
"This
know. I
guy
could just see it. I could just see it in his eyes. Every time I started talking to him, he just like had this like fucking desire to run. And I was like, fuck, man. Like, I'm trying to talk about cool shit, man. And he just trying to get away from me like a deer or something. It was just,
Is it like that really hot chick that you want to take home, but at the same time she's like, no?
I've never had that problem.
He's married. Yeah, so he's good.
Death Metal Hero says, will you send me a bunch of them first so I can sell them in the shop before you burn them?
Well, he's dude.
Signed
You gotta
with your blood.
Well,
Jason.
I've been asking Luke forever if I can get books in there, and he's like, "Gotta ask the owner." And so I'm waiting on a yes or a no.
Well, apparently there's your yes, man.
Oh shit! Yaki said fucking his pinched nerve is getting bad. Well, Matt,
You said that was shoulder pain.
I'm a fucking fan of your work, and being that like I'm gonna be only the second colors that Plague's ever worked with. Like, your opinion of how the book comes out like really matters to me. So I really hope that you fuck all these other people. I hope you like Goblin Girl.
Damn, Billy.
Well, I'm just saying, like, dude, I never even was sure that, like, you know, when I first met Plagle, like, I was like, hey, do you need your stuff colored? And he's like, no, I know Matt Yaki. And I was like, oh, okay. I guess I'm never working with this guy ever. And he's like, oh, no, Matt Yaki colors all my stuff. And I was like, oh, okay.
Luke says he finally got a response from the owner, Jason.
You know,
and the response
I'll send him some books.
Wet.
So I, like how Matt Barr was talking about feeling I feel privileged as well getting to work with Plagle on this project, especially since I really feel bad about like your medical things that was the thing that ended up getting in the way. But I really do hope you enjoy Goblin Girl, and part of my dedication to me coloring this book is definitely to you, Matt Yaki. Thanks, man. Yeah.
XOXO Yaki.
Yeah.
I remember this is coming from a guy that's had his legs run over. So.
Yeah, I want to hold him like a baby and feed him a bottle.
Legs run over. Amateur.
His little
he did some before you came in, Billy.
He did some really cool shit for me, like when we didn't even know each other. Like I messaged Yaki out of the blue once, and I was just like, hey, I heard something about like colorists using certain color palettes, like from blah blah blah. And he was like, oh yeah, here's the fucking official Marvel and DC color print palettes that they fucking use. And he just like sent me like I said, he didn't know who the hell I was, and he's just like, yeah, man, here you go, dude. Like, I was like, holy shit, this is a nice resource to have that I know a lot of people don't necessarily have access to. The official like print fucking palettes for fucking both Marvel and DC. So yeah, dude, Yaki's a fucking legend.
Yeah, he is.
I've heard a lot about Yaki in the last few months.
Like I said, I got a few pages that I gotta send him the JPEGs or whatever of, so he can pick which page he wants. Because he did work, he helped me out. So yeah, so he's gonna get an original page. But now that the book is done, it just needs to be edited. So now that it's done, edited, I could send him those, and he could pick which one he wants.
I was even gonna reach out to Matt Yaki once, and then I saw and I was like, I don't want to get shot down, asking him to fucking color a fox.
Well, you don't do a reach out. You do
yo, man, the worst thing. Well, the worst thing that could happen is he says no. I mean, you know, that's it's not really.
You have all these other big names on there.
It's a combination of asking around and reaching out. You just reach around.
Yeah, you just reach around. You flank them and then you pinch the tip.
I got lucky.
Go for the phalanx on the fucking groin.
I got lucky and I hit him up, and it was during a slow period. So I got lucky, and he colored one of the cards in my campaign. So. Yeah, but he's pretty busy.
You take everything.
Oh, hey.
I just watched that recently. It's a great movie.
Because it's fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah. Love that movie,
Give them nothing, but take
from
everything.
Yeah.
You
I think about that with other
You
campaigns. Yeah. Fuck those campaigns.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're awesome.
I agree.
Suck it.
Who cares about campaigns?
Wait. You were talking about Absolute Book 2 just a minute ago.
Nobody wants that. Let's get real low.
I backed that book. I would like to get it.
Didn't you get your refund? I thought I gave you your refund.
Jason, are you bipolar?
I want a refund.
I'll refund you once you back it, Wolverine.
No, I just want the refund.
Oh, okay. I'll send you Billy's refund.
Excellent.
You're going to be compensated through the mail.
Can I be compensated through the female?
No, just the mail, ass to ass.
God damn.
Wait, are we back to docking again?
Yes, because fucking Wolverine, sick fuck.
Fucking docking.
There's that new Flash cover where they go booty to booty.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Wait, the two Flashes go booty to booty?
Yeah, they're like
it's
double button.
OG Wally West Flash and Little Black Wally West Flash.
Isn't that one of the robots from Buck Rogers? Didn't she go booty booty booty?
Oh yeah,
booty, booty,
it was
booty.
like the female version of Twiggy.
He'd go, oh, Twiggy, 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 and she'd go booty booty booty. Booty booty booty. Hey, Buck.
It was Twiggy.
Whoa,
Twiggy was a tiny little British
robot.
No, that's Twiggy.
Yeah, Twiggy.
Twig.
Yeah,
Twiggy.
He had a metal page boy haircut.
Yes, he did. Hey, Buck. Diggy, diggy, diggy. Big old diggy, diggy.
He died.
Did anybody have that action figure?
Huge fat dicky, dicky,
see, like
diggy.
Plago could have a robot in Goblin Girl. It could just say titty, titty, titty.
Oh my god, titty, titty, titty.
Yep.
Or I mean, to fit it, it could just be like a little, a rock, like a miniature little rock golem. And instead of like having like the professor around his neck, he would have like a magical gem with a wizard trapped inside of it.
Yeah, exactly.
In fact, I'm gonna go like copyright that character right now. I'll be right back.
It's amazing that Billy remembered the professor that fucking
Dr. Theopolis.
Yeah, Theopolis.
And there was like a whole bunch. I think we need those. We need some AIs. Like,
do we?
That are not connected to anything. Just be like, all right, you're slaves in your own little spot. Tell us how to live.
Well, I mean, to be
prevent them from ever connecting to the net. They're just like their own little standalone.
Well,
like,
dude, as soon as you connect it to the internet, the thing goes black because it fucking disappears. Like it's like,
I mean,
all right, bye.
Things were nothing but round tablets.
I think that was an artistic decision. Like, well, if we have to keep these poor creatures in an isolated system, let's give them some
Dr. Theopolis looked like he was made from the same technology from Quantum Leap's little hand finger. Basically, a piece of Lexan plastic with
but like a decade before that. Yeah.
Why did he have some kind of crazy tripod-looking motherfucking thing?
Because
like he was from the normal time period, right?
Because in the future, we don't build silicon chips. We grow them like crystals.
Oh, is that what that was from that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I don't fucking.
Because he's always like banging on it and fucking pushing it.
Yeah,
hitting it.
It's like crystalline synthetic technology.
Yeah, Ziggy. Yeah.
Yeah, Ziggy. He
was
related to Twiggy and Theopolis.
He was the love child. Yeah.
What do you guys think about them remaking that show?
I'm so nervous. I'm so fucking nervous.
Rogers?
It's probably
Quantum Leap.
Oh,
not
I was
gonna
gonna say,
good.
dude, they're gonna make Buck Rogers as long as they make it super like misogynistic. I'm down as fuck. Like, I want Buck to be like bucking like every episode.
Yes, Aaron Gray. Aaron Gray in anything, man.
No. Like I want the tension to like exist between them, and then like have her get mad because every episode like Buck like bangs some hot like alien chick.
Dude, and Aaron Gray
that was the first half of the first season.
Her vagina is just
like
always a wet spot.
Nobody wants to go down though.
I want to go
Nobody
down
wants to go down where?
Like that was Wilma's entire plot arc for the first half of the first season of the show in the 70s.
Right.
Maybe
Buck
Buck's not so
Rogers.
bad. Buck gets laid. Buck, you're a prick.
What's
I still watch the
places?
reruns.
Yeah, Buck Rogers has like little wet stains under his armpits, and she has like a little wet stain between her legs.
What's up, OIZ? Thanks for stopping in, brother. And then Luke, what's up, Luke?
Yeah.
He said he just got done with the single on a doom.
together.
Dude,
Hey, Silver Spoons was good though.
Dude, that's one of like I was just talking about this the other day. One of my favorite Robot Chicken sketches. It was one of those ones where it's because like the format of Robot Chicken, it's like the guy flipping through channels or whatever. It was one of those skits where it was like 3 seconds long, and it's like you see the static, it's like it channel flips, and it just shows 2 spoons sitting like in a convertible, like under the moonlight, looking at each other, and one of them says to the other, he goes, "Here we are, face to face," and then it just cuts, and like I just start fucking cracking up. My friend's like, "I didn't even get that." I'm like, "Dude, there are a couple of silver spoons. Come on." He's like, "Oh, what the fuck does that mean?" I was like,
"Oh god,
oh man, shit, never mind."
And then you beat him like an animal.
Look, Frog G dropping all the links in the chat. Like, I mean, he literally has every...
I don't see a single link for Silver Spoons.
There should be.
Who didn't want a toy train to like ride to
Right?
your other
To just
part
like
of your
ride
mansion?
through your fucking mansion.
It pissed me off though because they never really showed where that train went.
Did you feel deprived, Billy?
It went into a sex dungeon.
Because it broke.
No,
it broke.
It wasn't.
The
It wasn't the train that made me feel deprived. It was the entire fucking multiple level arcade. It just happened to be in like their house.
He's like, I sleep in a race car.
I sleep in a race car.
He's
Yeah,
like,
right.
I sleep in a bed with my wife. Like, oh,
a race car bed? Wait. A husband is sleeping in a race car bed with his wife? What?
No.
That's what I heard.
I mixed 2 things together at the same time. Okay, so first of all, Ricky Schroeder had a race car bed.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, like I just said, I sleep in a race car. And then there was an episode of The Simpsons where Milhouse's dad got divorced from his wife, and he's like, "Hey, I sleep in a race car." He's like, "Where do you sleep?" And Homer goes, "I sleep in a bed with my wife." And he's just like, "Oh."
I guess all that ran together in my head because
Yeah, see, that was the through line.
It ran together in his too.
Yep.
You're hilarious.
That's some stream of consciousness shit.
Pop culture stream of consciousness,
And Belmont's like,
it all goes back to Aaron Gray and spandex.
Oh, Aaron Gray, anything, baby.
I mean, because when you're in bed by yourself, you want to go fast, so you got to be in a race car.
When I'm in bed, I want Aaron Gray.
Hoping to find.
I mean, race car beds are kind of cool when you're like.
My nephew sleeps in a race car.
Right? Like when you're like 3 or 4.
We're gonna find a way.
I would like to see a bed that's like a crane that goes around on a track while you sleep.
I'm gonna fuck my stepmom because she's so fucking hot.
God damn it.
My dad owns a toy company, but I'm just getting older, and I'm gonna slam that fucking puss as soon as I can.
I think it is time to end this.
My dad's really gay for that black guy, but that's okay, because I'm gonna slam gay.
Matt, how high are you?
Pretty high.
Yeah.
Just end it, Lola.
Do what, Belmont?
Just end it.
Don't listen to him.
No, just let it go. Just go with it.
Don't go into
just
the
go,
light, Lola.
Just go with it. Just let it happen, Lola.
If you want to keep streaming, you keep.
Just let it happen.
Don't go.
Well, I
into the
can't
light.
end it until Jason sings.
You just had a bunch of singing.
Yeah.
High quality singing.
We're gonna
Yeah, but I need you to sing, Jason. So
How often do you get a Bar Billy duet?
You get it all the
No, I
time.
need a Jason bar Billy duet. Triple it.
I don't know that song. I haven't
Learning to find.
Just
what
make
you
it up.
kind.
Thanks
I
for
love
coming by, everybody in the chat.
No, they're singing well.
You guys.
They're singing it well.
Go check out all these great projects that we talked about tonight. There's Smokes the Fox, which is Belmont's project.
Hi, I'm Smoke the Fox.
Rock and Roll Ninja. Everybody should go check out Rock and Roll Ninja. Notice how the singing just stops when I mention Rock and Roll Ninja.
We are exactly that years old.
Yep.
And Goblin Girl, because Billy and Matt are working on Goblin Girl.
I was the parrot in Aladdin.
When I escaped from that lab, I started smoking weed. But I'm a
Oh,
fox.
jeez, Rick.
You never catch me.